Or hold on. No, we're gonna play the. I'm gonna play.
It's the kid Double H. It's the kid Double H. It's the kid Double H.
All right, let's start here. Let's start here. I want to first start with this. I'm not a stats man. I think stats are overrated. I think they're pointless. But I feel it's only fair that I show this.
Show me the numbers. Show me the numbers.
This is interesting. This is interesting. So for guys who may be listening,
Fuck me.
I may not be saying that. Let me just United. So this is United were at home. Keep in mind that United were in their house. They were at Old Trafford, commemorating your boy Bobby C. So they were at Old Trafford commemorating your boy. So that is very important to understand. And they had 7 shots, 3 on target. City had 21 shots. So that is 3 times as much. So City had 3 times as many attempts, 3 times as many shots, and over 3 times as many shots on target. So City had 21 shots, 10 on target. 10 on target. You see, I hate this phrase, but I think the phrase has to be a game of 2 halves, sort of. First half, City controlled the game, but I didn't think they did a lot with their possession. And I think United had really great opportunities. So United had very good opportunities in that first half. In that second half, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but in that second half, I believe that your boys.
Final third passes.
Yeah. Basically, I believe that United only had 1 attempt on goal in that second half. Because that second half was completely and utterly embarrassing, bro. It was completely, utterly, and totally embarrassing. Because I'm like, this is supposed to be a Manchester derby. It's supposed to be a Manchester derby. And the ease with which City were playing around with United, the ease with which they were moving the ball around, the ease with which they were controlling the game, it was shocking. It was completely and absolutely shocking. And because it's just maybe, that's why I want to have a discussion here where, is it that City are really good or United are really bad? I think it's more a case of United are really bad because I've seen City in other games and they have not had that kind of display in the second half. Because for me, okay, look, Luton Town, Burnley, Sheffield United, that's one thing there. But against like a Brighton and against other teams that let's say like are mid-table and around that area, they didn't dominate the way that they dominated. Because, bro, I'm sorry. I know I'm not a stats guy, but to allow their opposing team to have 21 shots and 10 on target is madness.
Saying that the stream is lagging right now.
Oh, the stream is lagging? Oh, yeah. No. It must be YouTube. No. So guys, try refreshing. Yeah, people say he's on YouTube. That is he's on mobile. YouTube is fine for him. Guys, try refreshing. Look, YouTube tax, man. YouTube tax. It's all about YouTube tax. Try refreshing. Refresh. So, look, for me. I just think United are really, really. That was pathetic because here's the key thing. When dealing with Burnley here, United have spent money. Money has been spent. So. All that money, okay, fair enough, you may have spent at City, but I'm sorry, United have spent a heck of a lot of money. So to spend that much amount of money and to get bondaged, because that was bondage, bro. To get bondaged and completely owned and dominated like that in your house is disgraceful. It is embarrassing. Casey, talk to me, bro. Like, how is that in Manchester derby? Because do you know what the funny thing is? El Clasico was yesterday, and that was a close game. That was a close game. That was a very close game. So you go from that to this, because Casey, I'm sorry, you can't promote that trash. You can't promote that trash. There was only one team. There was only one team playing. So today, only one team was playing because it turned into a training session. So summary, it's embarrassing what I just saw. But continue, talk to me.
Yeah. Again, I could only watch the second half, so I don't know what happened in the first half. Like, maybe United were better then, but second half, bro, it was so one-sided. Like, I've seen Barca Espanyol derbies, even they are not that one-sided. It was, nah, man, you have to have some self-respect, man. Come on, like, they're not pressing properly. They don't even have a midfield. They can't attack. They can't defend. Like, if Onana is your best player and you're losing like 3-0, there's something very wrong with you. Very, very wrong. I have one question.
Yeah, you go for it.
How bad was Cristiano really?
No, Casey. I thought you were going to say how bad was Ole really.
Oh, both of them. Actually, you can say both of them. How bad are both of them?
Because you can say both. How bad was Ole really? Because my thing is, remember, I think Ole beats Pep 3 times in a season.
Yeah, he had his number.
But he beat 3 times in a season. So, but my thing is, look, see, I mean, so are you more on United? That's embarrassing, or give it up to City and especially Bernardo Silva? Like, City are just an amazing team.
No. But City hasn't been playing that well recently.
They haven't been, yeah.
So you can't say that, because they are beatable, bro. Like, their defense is a bit iffy, and United still. I think Rashford had one chance in the second half, if I remember correctly, which he flopped.
Yeah,
we need to have a discussion
have what
on Rashford. Like, this guy, he's the definition of a purple patch merchant. Like, it's insane. Like it's with him, right? It's one season very good, one season very bad.
But Casey, though, in his defense, though, and again, I'm not one of Rashford's biggest fans, but in his defense, though, look at that first half. McSauce, play the damn ball, bro.
Yeah,
Rashford was make the run, play the damn ball.
Yeah.
Like, I know that
he's getting ignored. Rashford's getting ignored.
There's a reason he gets ignored, though.
No,
exactly.
The
There's a reason.
conversation needs to be on Bruno Fernandes.
Shit.
It needs to be on Bruno Fernandes.
Precisely. That's why.
That was this. So if you're saying Rashford, the face of the team, MBE, the pride of Carrington is getting ignored now, that is something very deep here. But
yeah, no, he's getting ignored because he's crap.
Nah, it's Gary. No, because this guy can't make a fucking pass. Like,
but that also too. Exactly.
Himself.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's not to say. BMF, it goes both ways. BMF, it goes both ways because, bro, there were times in that festival where Rashford, bro, play the ball through. Play the ball into the channel, and he couldn't.
Rashford in that first half. This is what I mean. Rashford in that first half only had 4 touches in that first half alone. Like,
and whose fault is that?
The way, see, the whole. I said this game's ordinary tonight. The way this man sells up, I'm like, what? Like, he's losing. Like, I'm losing faith a little bit step by step with Eric tonight, because I'm like, you setting up technically wrong. You told me you didn't play Varane, was one of our best defenders. You said because it was technical reasons. You played a center back as a left back. Then Foden was just making him.
Wait, hold on, BMF.
Wait, HH, can I speak after BMF?
So BMF, are you saying that if Varane had played, you wouldn't have considered the penalty?
No, I'm not saying.
Because in that, look, second half went crazy, but in that first half, did Maguire and Evans do anything wrong?
No, what I'm saying, sound like Varane, especially like he can command our back line. And, I'm not saying that we don't consider that pen, but I'm just saying the defense maybe looks more better than with Varane.
Hold on, Bimif. That makes no sense. How does Varane playing stop that Rasmus thing, which I didn't think was a penalty? Now the second half is a whole different thing, but how does that stop that penalty being given? Because
I'm not saying Varane playing stops the pen. What I'm just saying is that the defense doesn't look shaky, as it looks if we play Varane.
Our defense in that first half wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was.
What are you talking about?
The problem wasn't the defense, it was the attack.
What was the result at halftime? It was 1-0.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
So it was 1-0.
No, but
so if it was 3-0 or 4-0, fine.
Wait.
And also that 1-0 came through a penalty, which was given away by Rasmus. So.
Wait, to
okay, wait, J Swiss right here.
I was going to say to BMF, what do you think the problem was with that main first half? The defense, the midfield, or the attack? Which was the main big reason?
You went from hold on. You went last season, right? This defense can actually squeeze up and win second. But
no, that's not the point.
BMF, don't. BMF now you're bringing a break. No, because BMF, J Swiss asked you a very key question. In that first half, what let United down? The defense, the midfield, or the attack?
It was all three.
I'm going to ask BMF. I'm going to ask you the question again because there is a right answer. In that first half, what let down United? The defense, the midfield, or attack? What let United down in that first half?
It's the defense, in my opinion. It's the defense.
No, it was
all right, no, okay, hold on.
It was the midfield.
I got him.
It was the midfield.
I got him.
It was the guy on my AV.
BMF.
It was literally the guy on my AV.
You are psycho.
AJ,
Let me see.
pull up my AV. Pull up my AV. That's the guy. He's the guy.
No, I'll get you it. BMF, my thing though is that I don't know whether you were watching. Maybe you were watching another game. Maybe there's a United City game in the multiverse or an alternate universe. But BMF, in the game that I saw, there were two great. BMF, hold up. In the game that I saw, there were two amazing counterattacks. Where the right ball, you at least have a shot on target. So there were two chances that, actually no, you could even argue three. Two messed up by McTominay, one messed up by Rashford. Three good chances where a right ball, you at least get a shot on target, which you did not. So I'm sorry, you have to just say that. When you look at that first of all, the attack, how the hell do you say that the defense let you down when you only conceded one goal, and that one goal came through a penalty given away by Rasmus?
The reason why I said the defense, because have you seen our video for the recent?
Wait. If the defense was a real big problem, why was Amrabat the first player to get subbed off after half time?
See, this is why Ericsson. This is why that old Amrabat stuff. This is why I say Ericsson is actually losing me a little bit because I'm like. Your number 6 is on the pitch. You need someone to. You saw the way.
Amrabat was crap.
I know, bro. Quick question. Do you prefer playing Amrabat as your 6 or Skull as your 6?
You comparing
shit. Why was Skull on the pitch? Like that's the thing.
It doesn't matter which
you
one
signed.
You pick.
Hold on. This is why I say everything is losing me. You signed 100 mil, or you spent 100 mil on Anthony as your right winger, right? This is now back-to-back, Serie games that, especially at Old Trafford, that you said, nah, I'm gonna put Bruno on the right wing, which he was dog shit today, completely dog shit today. Then I can't really blame.
Bring him my AV. He
was dog shit today, like the old stuff about every time was like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm setting this team up." The reason why the lineup I picked was because of tactical. I'm like, it just looks like an old mess.
Hold on. Okay, let me hear from J2S and let me hear from Essen because I want to hear the City United perspective. And I'll come back to you, BM.
Wait, can I go after J2S? I need to go soon.
Okay, cool. Okay, so J2S. Cool. Yeah. So J2S. Overall, because I know that we had a certain view at halftime, but overall, the 90 minutes.
Let me just share this screen. Right, can you just bring this up? Right, can anyone explain to me what's wrong with this?
Sancho on 76 matches.
What is the second? Okay, so wait, what is the second and the third column?
Sancho on 76 minutes.
Hold up. J-Swiss, just speak. J-Swiss.
So this is just before the game happened. So this is minutes. The first one's minutes, goals, assists, expected goals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's only two GA on that list, and it's from Rashford.
We have no kills.
Look at all these expected goals as well, man. How are they not getting chances?
Oh, wait, Holland has 1.3. The hell?
Yeah. Dude,
wait, so
you're saying that he's supposed to score 2 goals? That if he scores 2 goals, it's a good thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Okay. J-Swiss, continue.
Yeah, because I wouldn't blame the defense. Didn't do that bad in that first half. The defense wasn't the issue. It was the midfield and then joining the attack. Because I'm sorry, Bruno on the right wing. You got Ericsson, Amrabat. Oh, this guy Amrabat. I said all summer I don't want this guy, but while I was told, oh, he played well at the World Cup. He did that one tackle back against Mbappe, and everyone got really excited about it. It's like he wasn't even Morocco's best midfielder. And
Exactly, he wasn't Morocco's
he
best
wasn't even
ever.
Morocco's best midfielder.
He wasn't.
And then also Mason Mount, this guy.
I can't believe
BMF, you recommended this guy in summer. You said,
I
understand.
Hold on. No,
I said from the start.
Okay, let him cook. Let him cook.
The thing is, he was your first signing. He was your first midfielder signing. He was a main signing you wanted in the midfield. Yet you dropped him for 3 games in a row, and then you bring him on. That 60 million could have gone somewhere else on the defense, on the attack. Like, I'm sorry, Højlund's he's a decent player, but he's too young. He's too raw. You can't have a 20-year-old carrying your attack. And on Rashford, the guy's gonna be 26 in 2 days. I'm sorry, I heard the same thing by the commentator.
Everybody's saying happy
he's
birthday.
He's a young man. He is not a young man. Dude's a part-time dinner lady. He's dropped 2 GA in the league. 2 GA. I was told, oh, he needs to be in the top 30 of the Ballon d'Or. People are getting pissed about him not getting top 30 of the Ballon d'Or. I'm like, he has 1 good season. Everyone gets really excited about it. He's a purple patch player. He is not that good. Last season, did he become a better player or did he become a more effective player in the attack? More effective. His all-round game wasn't that good. He can't dribble. He can't pass. He can't cross. He shoots to cross. I'm sorry, he knuckleballs to cross. He's not that good of a player. If he's going to be your forward, it doesn't work. Because if you're going to have a striker, you need creative wingers. Ten Hag's Ajax system, you have creative wingers. They cut in, they cross. Rashford can't do that. He just runs in behind.
This is why I disagree.
No,
wait, hold on. No, wait. Okay, hold on, just wait quickly. Just because my thing is this, and BMF, you should listen, because my thing is this is that because for me, I'm sorry for Rashford, your game has not improved. For so many years, your game has not improved. Because look at whether it's Doku, whether it's Grealish, whether it's Bernardo Silva, whether it's Luis Diaz, whether it's Salah. 2 things. Either you are constantly beating your man and creating space, or you are making key forward passes that break the line. You have to be doing something effective. I think the greatest example is Salah. He's either going to give you goals or he's going to make the right footballing play to now set someone else up. The issue with Rashford is that he is so focused on creating shots for himself, which is cool. If you're going to do that, you have to give me a good return. So if you're going to be like shoot on sight and everything, you've got to be Robin, where you are having a good consistent goals. But the issue with Rashford is that you'll have a nice purple patch, but afterwards you won't. But it's like your game, it's so limited that I'm like, bro, Ten Hag, what do you do in training? Because in the modern game, if you're playing out there, again, that's why I use the example of Bernardo Silva, Doku, Grealish, and Salah, all these guys that are wide players for top guys, you have to make the right play and you have to have a passing game. You have to know how to make the right pass and make those passes into the pockets and into the channels. How many times do we see Rashford constantly make a good play, a good pass? Maybe once every blue moon that he gets the byline and then comes back.
Can I say one thing?
Ben, what are you saying?
This is why I said the whole thing. This is why I'm putting Eric Ten Hag. Like he said, in the press conference that they don't have time to do training plans and attacking plans. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have time for training plans? What I'm seeing, in that footballing pitch is that, especially for United's game plan, is to just get the ball to Rashford, let him try and beat 3 men at the same time, or let him try and shoot. There's no. Once we go
hold on. So what you're saying is that Ten Hag is telling Rashford to shoot on sight, not to make it good.
It's just going on. It's just making it. No, I'm not saying he's telling him to shoot on sight. I'm just telling him to just go by his instinct. Just do what you want.
You have to recognize patterns.
Do what you want to do. There's no.
Ben, hold, stay there. Do what you want to do. Then it's on Rashford.
Yeah,
if you're saying do what you want to do, so now for Rashford, it's now up to you now to make the right play. Because again, BMF, look at the difference in quality between like a Rashford and let's say what Foden did and what Silva did, because Foden and Silva are guys who, for a large period of time, they play out wide. And look at how they're making the right footballing decisions.
Yeah,
they're
but-
thinking about what they want to do. The issue for Rashford is that Rashford, is he thinking about, okay, I should pass here. I should wait for the overlap. I should look for the 1-2 here. He's so limited in what he wants to do. But for Silva, because for Silva is thinking about different situations and what to freaking do.
You say I agree. You know what you're saying. Like I think I agree. Sometimes you know he does the most dumbest stuff. Like I can't back him sometimes. What I'm saying, like this team is so unbalanced. Like I've been saying, it's so unbalanced, right? It's like Rashford is the only one that's created for Ireland this season. Like he's the only one that's created more chances. Like look, you see, you saw the expected goals for Rasmus Oil. He's the only one that's created for him. None of our midfielders is doing it. Like Anthony's definitely not doing it. So what I'm saying is that Everton is setting up this team so bad that it's so unbalanced that I'm seeing Rashford gets the ball. There's no overlap from the fullback. It's literally 2v1. It's true. It has to take two plays at the same time.
BMF is Rashford waiting for the overlap, or is he just so single-minded of like, okay, get the ball. Okay, let me try and be man. Because for me, every time I see Rashford, his instinct is to try to shoot on sight.
There's no overlap. Lindelof is literally
but you can't say his
there's
overlap.
no overlap. Like
that doesn't matter.
I would see Lindelof making those runs. I'm not seeing Lindelof making those overlap runs.
We don't have overlaps on the right, and then we criticize all the other Anthony and etc.
Well, AJ, I gotta speak on this. Can I speak on this?
Okay, hold on. Let me bring in Osano. What are you saying, Osano?
All right, so this was pretty much exactly what I was thinking. They absolutely toyed with Manchester United. The first half, you may say, was even. City just had their foot off the gas for a little bit. They controlled the game still. It was never in doubt. As for what the picture in my ABI was, that Bruno Fernandes guy, what a useless example of a captain he is. All he does is stand next to referees. All he does is yell at them. He was just given this fucking armband to basically just yell at the referees the entire game. Who came up with this idea? The wonderful genius, Erik Acht. Acht means 8 in Dutch. So I'm just going to...
Oh, wow.
So this guy, I'm pretty sure this is similar to the start of this 2 seasons ago with Ollie, where they were barely scraping away wins that they should have, losing games that they shouldn't, and also getting absolutely pimp-slapped by Manchester City at home. It was only 2-0, but the possession was 31-69. However, this game, City had even more shots than that game, when we all thought that it was over for Oli and Cristiano. How bad were these guys really? Was Oli the problem? He was a problem, yes. But nothing has changed. Zero has changed. Like, I don't see any difference. They're just falling more and more and more and more. Casemiro saved them last season, but he's finished now. And so now there's nothing to go off of. These guys are finished. And I love it because they don't know how to run a club. And this Rashford guy is useless. I don't know what he does. Like, even if he's on a purple patch, even if he's on good form, he's just scoring goals. He's not even playing that well. Like, he's just... This United team is destined for another 10 years of no Premier League, and I'm here for it.
All right. AK, talk to me, bro. AK. No.
Firstly, AK, before I start, I have 2 things. Can you please zoom into my AVI number 1?
All right. Okay, hold on. Let me bring in your boy up in there. 1 second. Yeah. No, this was bad. This was bad. I mean, like, Doku embarrassed him. And also, I think I saw it in the chats, like, because Neville said that Anthony should have been sent off, bro. That was ridiculous, bro.
Anthony thought it was one of his wives and not Doku. So.
Okay, AK, hold on.
I have something to. I sent you something in your DMs. Can you please bring it up?
Oh, yeah, all right, keep talking about what I'll try and find it. Go for it.
Did you see Jack Grealish drop Amrabat as well in the first half?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, Sofian, I mean, AJ, I said this before, bro. This guy's overhyped. I'm sorry. This Amrabat guy's overhyped. He's a good player. That's what he is.
He's your countryman. Respect your countryman.
I mean, okay, he is, I guess, now. I can't, give it to... It's unfair on the Dutch to have him, I can't lie. So I'll take... here's the thing with Amrabat, bro. He's a good player, and that's what he is. In the right structure, he'll perform well. It's that simple. Like, if you're in a bad structure, he's gonna perform terribly. And for me, Manchester United was never a move he should have gotten. He is an Aston Villa level player. That's what he is. At the end
What's
of the day,
Amrabat?
yeah, he's an Aston Villa, Newcastle. He's not like top of the league. He can do well at like a good team, but that's what he is. I'll be honest. He's not like this. People is putting him in like the best DMs in the world. Like he's not. He's nowhere near that. But yeah, can you please bring the bring?
Okay, all right. So you have to first explain where you got this from and what it's in reference to, man. All right.
This is all of Marcus Rashford's actions in the Manchester City game.
Oh my god.
Did you make this?
No, I didn't make this. I found it.
No.
It's those United. It's those.
Watch the
Yeah.
game.
So, BMF, are you still respecting your MBE?
No,
boy?
it's because
No,
you didn't have it. Wait, no, it's because you didn't have an overlapping fullback. That's why.
If you had an overlap, you could
This is just
No, the team like the.
Wait, no, hold
Wait,
on.
wait.
AK's talking. AK.
at first I was like, okay, Ten Hag. For me, as a person, I don't mind if you like, if you as a manager you put out a lineup and it's for some reason the wrong lineup. I care if you put up a lineup without any purpose. Like, if you had a purpose for putting Maguire and Evans, I'd say, okay, I don't agree with it, but I understand why Maguire and Evans were playing today. And this is where I sort of agree with BMF, that I don't care what happened in that first half. Your most consistent defender is Raphael Varane. He's the defender that your team as a whole feels better with when Raphael Varane plays at the back. He's a defender who, at the very least, has performed to a good level for Manchester United. Why are you playing Maguire and Evans, and what was the tactical reason for it? Because what did Evans do today that Varane wouldn't have done? What was the tactical reason? Was Evans a better ball player?
No. There's no tactical reason. But AK, my response to that is, if Varane starts, what changes in that first half?
No, maybe nothing would have changed, but my reason is why change. Maybe in the second half, for example, because first half, yes, you're correct. Maguire and Evans didn't do much, but in the second half, what happened between Haaland and Evans? That was Evans' man. Haaland came out, went out wide, and that happened to header. Varane's penalty box defending is his strongest strength, and over the 90 minutes, I have better trust in Varane than I have either of Johnny Evans or Harry Maguire. So, as much as the first half defensively they were poor, Raphael Varane should have started. People are saying he's coming back from injury, but he started the Copenhagen game. He played 90 minutes. Why is he not playing this game?
But see, for me, that's okay, fair enough. When you now look over the context of the 90 minutes, once you know that City will now raise their game, then you know that's okay, that's Evans and Maguire thing eventually got exposed once City raised their level. But my thing though is, I look at those instances here, because we're going to get to City, because I want to come to Abdallah and Essen, but let's just deal with United now. I look at those instances. Because my thing is that stats Mount. I know that Mount is a utility guy. Put Bruno in the center, put Mount wide on the wing, where he can sort of do a job there. If that happens, those two opportunities fall to Bruno. And I have more faith in Bruno making the better footballing decision in those instances than Scott McSauce.
Exactly. And my thing is, why are you starting McTominay? McTominay should not be at Manchester United. Why are you starting him? As much as we all criticize Mount, the issue here is that Mason Mount is the number 7 for Manchester United. Mason Mount's Eric Ten Hag's £60 million man. Mason Mount as a midfielder is more comfortable playing in midfield than Scott McTominay. So,
hold on. Is Mount really a midfielder though? Is he a midfielder?
He's a very
midfielder. Basically, his strongest position is 8, but he's a utility man. So my thing is, the thing about Mount is put him anywhere. His strong position is 8, but put him anywhere he can do a job. Hence why the thing to do is keep Bruno, one of your strongest players, in the middle of the pitch and just put Mount out where just to do a job. Because Mount can do a good defensive job.
The problem is with Bruno, he can't keep the ball. He loses possession consistently.
But no. Abdullah, my point is, when United had those two counter-attacking breakaways, who would you trust to make a better choice of the ball?
Exactly, yeah.
Bruno or McSauce? Bruno, he ain't great. But if it's between Bruno and McSauce with the ball, I'm going with freaking Bruno. So
because exactly. You have, as much as we can all agree that Mount, McSauce, Bruno, these aren't the guys that play in an elite team. At least make the decision as to who's gonna be the best for your team, who can do the best out of everyone. Yeah. And Bruno in the center is far better than Bruno in the right. And Mason Mount, he's your guy. He should be starting. I'm sorry. If McTominay is starting, then Mount should be starting. And another thing for these United fans that this is my problem with United fans, and I've said this many times, it's that they gas up average to crap players for no apparent reason. Rashford, what did Rashford do against Copenhagen, against Sheffield United, against all these teams? You'll still have United fans, but you'll still have United fans saying that Rashford's one of the best wingers in the world. Bruno Fernandes, people were saying against Copenhagen, when Bruno Fernandes was in his rightful position, we saw a more creative Bruno Fernandes. It's against Copenhagen. I'd expect to see a more creative Bruno Fernandes.
Don't forget the Burnley game. People hyping that Bruno goal.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal, man. It was a good goal.
That's a good goal.
Burnley game as well. What is this guy gets one goal against Burnley, and apparently he's one of the best attacking midfielders in the world. Not only the league, the world. Then another thing, these guys gas up Kobe Mainu, and Kobe Mainu is a great talent. Okay, Kobe Mainu has not started a game for Manchester United, and people here are telling me this guy's going to be the guy that saves United's midfield. What is this?
He's been in Los Angeles.
I don't know. He's an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
You're
I know,
putting so much pressure on him.
No, but it speaks volumes when this kid is probably our best midfielder. Like that's there's something wrong.
And then Hannibal. Hannibal. He's an academy player. Why are you? What is this, bro?
No, but see, that's why I say to myself that for United, there is no excuse to be that badly outplayed at home against City, because you can't use money as an excuse. Because United have,
they've spent
as one of the biggest clubs in the world, you have the money and you have spent. So
speak on this.
It's just bad managers. Okay. Let AK land and I'll come to your blood.
This whole United issue is an issue of Ten Hag. It's Ten Hag arrogance and Ten Hag, Ten Hag just not picking the right guys. But the fact that we're choosing between Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Amrabat, Maguire, Johnny Evans, what is the recruitment at this club has been absolutely terrible.
No.
My thing with this.
Johnny Evans starting in 2023 is crazy.
These are the same guys who so many United fans on Twitter gas up. They gas up these same guys. And then they're mad when these same guys let them down as they have for the past 7 years. Why are you even supporting these players? These players have done nothing. You guys that have seen the likes of Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Carlos Tevez. You're telling me to be excited by Rasmus Højlund? By Bruno Fernandes? By Mason Mount?
Yes.
AJ, that's the issue here.
Bro, I'll take Antonio Valencia.
Okay, so guys, YouTube is going crazy apparently. It's just so the best thing to do, just keep refreshing. If you have to, go to Twitch and watch it on Twitch. I think Twitch will be at least a little bit more fresh. But I think YouTube is just going through something crazy today, bro. Let me hit some Dubinsky's and I'll come to you, Abdallah. IFL Discovery. Hold on, where's this one coming from? Thank you for the dub. 2 goals and assist. Good. Do you think he is back? I'm not judging Haaland based on this United team now. Sorry. Like, let's see. United are a special kind of bad. They're a special kind of bad. And here's the thing.
Will you judge him based on Chelsea then?
Here's the thing though. He scored 2 goals. Haaland should have dropped a 4-piece. He should have scored at least 2 more goals.
I agree.
So if not for Nana, Haaland should have scored at least 2 more goals.
It was a poor performance from
So
him.
are we saying Haaland still had a poor game, although he dunked on us?
That's crazy, bro.
Considering the levels that he set.
Thank you for the dub. I have defended this guy so much. The selection and tactics have been terrible for the past 3 months. He needs to go. Okay. You sack Ten Hag and you bring in who? This is the issue here. And I said this before several times. You have 2 options. If you sack Ten Hag, either you're getting a manager to win now with these players, or you start a new project. Do you really want to start a new project? Because if you start a new project, that means the season is a write-off. I now have to now spend another 100, 300 million to now build a new team for that new manager. So if you are to sack him, you have to bring in a manager who is like, can you win and succeed with these players?
They can get flipped, right?
Casey, okay, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Casey, so if
there's no reason to keep him.
Okay, say there's no reason to keep it. Okay, so money mates.
All your reasons
so what do they do?
Because there's no one else. That's not a reason.
Yeah, what do we do then?
No. Wait, hold up. So money mates. So what do you do then? Do you bring in a manager to win now with this players, or do you start a new project?
Wait, Casey, did you just say Hansi Flick?
Start a new project because this guy is not the guy to take you forward.
Casey, I don't see a Harlem of fucking Maguire and Evans, man. I don't want to see that.
That's kamikaze. Yeah, I mean, come on.
What I'm saying with this is that as a man, yes, he's made mistakes, but I feel like as you know, we not especially the second year with this project, we should give him the chance to say, you know what, you made mistakes with some of your signings. Now go redo your mistakes. Sacking Eric doesn't change anything because we're just going to get a different manager.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me read this. So probably say, maybe he meant my era comes to an end. Eric 10%.
I wish you never made that statement right now.
Basically, here's the thing, guys. Maybe because he's a bit old, he doesn't understand. Never make big quotes because social media exists and it will come back to haunt you on X, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Shout out to King Stash. Member for 1 month, man. Thank you, King Stash, man. Mag has more goals and assists than Mount, Højlund, and Anthony. Wait, hold up. Mount doesn't have a goal or assist yet this season?
No, he has
an assist.
He has an assist. Aha, okay, thank you. Shout out to Abu Jambo. Thank you for the job, Abu. Is this Pep as a better manager than he was at Barcelona? Jota did beautiful things for Luis Diaz in today's game in football. Oh, yeah. Obviously, we're hoping that Luis Diaz's father is hoping to return. I know his mother came back, but I think his father. So, my thing here is I give Pep more credit with what he's doing now with the City than with the Barca. Because I think with Barca, you had a golden generation of Spain and you had one of the best players of all time in Messi. But with this City team, this City team, I don't think has any all-time players. That Barca team had at least 3 to 4 all-time players. Eto'o, Iniesta, Xavi, Messi. So at least so I'm giving Pep way more credit in his management and his tactics with these City guys than with that Barca team. So what I'll say. Zoltan TV, man. Thank you for the Dubinsky, man. I was the first in the world to say Ten Hag out. I said it after the Newcastle Karabuki win. The streets remember, this manager is awful. I'm lost for words. We play Stoke City ball. And Zotzeg, my thing is this, okay, if he goes, are you saying that we're going to start a new project? That's what no. It's because I feel that may be the only thing they have to do. So if you're going to sack him, is it a new project? Because I'm going to get back to what I think United should do. Half up Snow Bunnies. As Anthony versus Djokovic will be used in court. Okay, all right. Snow Bunnies, that's a sick comment, man. Okay, Zoteng TV. Eric Ten Hag talent ID is awful. He didn't spend 100 mil. He spent 400 mil and we got worse. He didn't spend 400 mil.
Yeah, we spent 400 mil.
Yes, he has.
400. He has.
We spent 100 on that bike. We spent 100 million on a bloody Beyblade.
No one else is out there.
And you're defending this.
Okay, hold on. Wait. If even Ole had a clear style to counterattack, this manager has no style. Ole is a better manager. Wow. He continues. We have Leicester City. We have Leicester City's 2
Actually, that's a break.
You didn't even have title winning. You didn't even have title winning.
No, that's sick, man. That's
Oh,
sick,
that's
man.
that's cool.
That's messed up, man. That is messed up, man. That is messed up, man. That is messed up. So we wasted 60 million on Mount when we needed a centre back. We wasted 40 million on a ball playing goalkeeper when we play counter attack. Oh my gosh, man, that's
Genius.
bad, man.
Genius.
That is
Actually,
bad,
it was
man.
50 million we spent on Onana.
No, really?
Yep.
We shot against Exotic TV. Stupid United fans start to blame Casemiro when he had 3 donkeys, Bruno, Mount, and Mixos.
Yeah, I don't
telling
get
us-
that.
I'm telling
Casemiro, I'm
Has
sorry, we
Amrabat
don't
done any
deserve.
better? So
Yeah,
has
you see,
Amrabat
man.
done any better?
See, donkeys
I'm
meant to be
reversed.
useful, but
Yeah, they are
these
useful.
donkeys are useless. They don't
Donkeys
do
are-
anything.
Sorry,
Donkeys are
Matski.
utility.
Eric Ten Hag has had enough and he's trying to sack himself. What?
At
Nah,
this
that's-
point,
that's
I can see that. I can
That's
see.
just
sure.
right. It's not again. HH, stop saying that dumb crap. It's not the fans' job to find a manager. Chelsea always sacked and found a top manager. It can be done. Stop it. Okay.
But look at Chelsea right now.
Wait. Hold on. Let me
Oh.
come to Abdallah right now. So my thing here is this. Look, see. For United, this, and I've spoken to United fans about this. This is bigger than Ten Hag. So here's my thing. I'll help you out here. If I'm doing the hiring, my vetting process is, can you come and be successful with what we have now? Because if you now hire for a new project, it's risky. It's risky. So, because you hired Ten Hag to be like to start up a new project. So my thing is that, here's my thing. If you're going to sack Ten Hag for a new project, I think that's stupid. If you're going to sack Ten Hag for a guy who can come in and say, oh, is this what you have? I can win with these guys. Then that's how you do. So you only sack Ten Hag if you bring in a manager who says that with these guys you now have, I can win. I don't have to spend, maybe give me one player here, but with the bulk of these players, I can figure out a system and a tactic to get the best of these players and to be effective with these players, because so much damage has already been done. So much money has already been spent. So many guys are on such huge wages already that to start a new project and get a whole bunch of new players, because if you now start a new project, does the new manager want Anthony? Does the new manager want Rasmus? Does the new manager want Casemiro? Because you don't know what his style is. So, and if he now brings in that whole new style, what happens to the players who you've already, 100 mil on Anthony, is that now a waste? Because if the new manager now comes and says, I don't want Anthony, that's 100 mil down the waste. Okay, Abdallah, talk to me, bro. What are you saying, Abdallah?
When Eric Ten Hag came into United, I rated him and I was worried. I'm not worried anymore. I'm not scared of him. I hope they keep him as long as possible, because it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. It depends. If you want to keep him, fine. But what are the goals? What are the goals? Is it to win the league? Is it to win a trophy? Is it to win a European Cup? What is it? It depends. If you want to keep Ten Hag, it shows your aspirations. Like, seriously, when I saw that lineup, I knew it was game over. I'm normally nervous when it comes to a derby, but this time I was so confident. I saw that lineup, I was like, it was game over. I was licking my lips. Evans, Maguire, Lindelof at right back. Seriously. Like,
So, okay, so you went to word at halftime. At halftime, you
no,
went
I
to word after the
wasn't.
first
I
half.
knew this was at least going to be 2-0. It was a 3-0 whitewash. Literally. They were marked. Why do they go from here? Seriously, HH. Why do they go from here?
Okay, because come. I want to move from here. I want to go to City right now. Do we give Bernardo Silva enough credit?
No, we don't.
AJ, let me speak on United next.
We don't give him much credit because he's great on the ball, because he doesn't provide the output. That's why people don't seem to rate him. I rate him because he offers so much in terms of the build-up play, keeping the ball. He does a lot of defensive work as well. Like, for me, if we lose him next summer, he's irreplaceable. I don't see a type of player that gives the amount of passion. How many years has he wanted to leave? And he still gives.
So hold on. So you're saying that he's more important for you guys than Gundogan?
That's debatable, to be quite honest. I like them both. Both of them were very integral in Pep's tenure. Both of them are integral. When you want to look at stats, you can look at Gundogan and you can rate him. But in terms of the work rate and offering so much defensively and attacking, is Bernardo. Okay, he doesn't offer us the amount of stats. I do rate them both. They're both integral for Pep's tenure, because honestly, I don't think we can actually find any midfielders like the pair of them ever. Like Bellingham was probably one that could be on their level, but I could have been to be like an ideal replacement. But yeah, those two, especially Bernardo, yeah, I don't know how. Like he rattles Liverpool's fan base and he rattles United. Like he's like a player that is just like he's come out of the academy, but he hasn't. If you understand what I mean, the passion for the club. So honestly, credit where credit's due for Bernardo Silva. He is very, very good. Like
and also is Haaland back? Or are you still you want to see him more? Because he should have scored more. He should have scored more.
Yeah, of course. No, I agree. Totally, I agree. He should have had He should have had a 3-piece. He should have a 3-piece minimum. He got a brace and he delivered, but it's only earlier on this season, so it's only going to get better from here. Honestly, like we are still the team to beat. We don't play as attractive as we did last year, but I'm not really worried. Like it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better from here now. And United, good luck because you're going to need it because.
Okay. Should they sack Ten Hag? Should they sack Ten Hag?
Yes, they should. Because you tell me, what are the positives with Ten Hag? Wait,
hold up. Okay, sack Ten Hag, then hire who?
That's not my job. De Zerbi. Why not De Zerbi?
No, that's gonna fail.
No, that's gonna fail as well.
Yeah, of course it's gonna fail.
Okay,
because remember, De Zerbi was coming into already a very well-oiled machine and a very cohesive system. Because my thing is that if De Zerbi comes in, can he work with these players that are there? Abdallah, that's why I asked the question now. There are two types of managers that you hire: a good manager or a project manager. I think if you sack Ten Hag, you've got to hire a good manager. If you hire a project manager, that is now a whole bunch of money you don't have to spend, and now that's a whole bunch of money that now has to be thrown away.
So what is the point of keeping Ten Hag? Is it to get top 4 consistently?
No. That is why I said that if you're going to sack him, you have to sack him to get a good manager. Is there a manager out there who can come in? I don't have to spend another 300 mil, and I can win with these players that are already there.
Because people, the way they speak about Ten Hag sometimes, they act like he's United's messiah. They act like he's United's messiah when he's not really. You can see by the results.
I got a question for you. You just saw Pep's statement after the game talking about I think we're still the same plan. We're still going strong because the CEO, the structure of the club is good. Look at United, right? Ten Hag is not like I'm not trying to say we can't criticize Ten Hag, but this beyond Ten Hag. This club doesn't even have
say something.
We don't have no proper structure at all.
Can I just say something?
Wait, hold on. Abdullah.
Call me crazy or not, but the moment they gave him power in terms of footballing decisions, they gave Ten Hag. I think that's the moment where he holds all the cards currently.
Wait, hold on, stop. Hold on, pause, stop. Now, is that a Ten Hag issue or is that a United issue? Pep doesn't have because I'm not sure. Hold up. Pep doesn't is not fully responsible for talent ID. He has a whole team that are responsible for doing that. So my thing though is that it is United's fault that you've not hired a proper expert whose expertise is it in hiring talent ID to fit into what Ten Hag wants. So that is United's issue for giving that role to Ten Hag, where the team who just won a treble and the best team right now, that's Pep Guardiola. He isn't the guy doing the talent ID. They're a team of experts who it is your expertise. That's why it's called delegation. It is your expertise in finding the right players to fit what these guys want. Because here's the thing. It goes back to the whole Frankie de Jong issue. Okay, you didn't get Frankie de Jong. If you had an expertise, I don't really get Frankie, but there's this guy from South America. There's this guy who, he ain't Frankie de Jong, but bro, I've watched him. He can do similar to what he does. And you know what? You can really get him for like 10 mil. I've watched him, I've seen him, and I believe that for what you want from a midfielder, this guy can do it. And he's only 15 mil. That is the power of scouting. And guys have amazing talent ID.
Can you read up a comment from Twitch? It says, if Ten Hag wins versus Fulham, Eric Ten Hag will be the fastest to win 50 games in United's history. If he beats Fulham.
That doesn't like my thing is look at the club, right? There's a
Yeah,
reason
no,
why I want to bring a deal. Want to bring Paul Mitchell back to the football club.
Wait. So hold on, guys. I think they're saying
let me
YouTube
speak.
is back now. They're saying YouTube is back now, but if YouTube is going crazy, go on to Twitch. Remember, guys, if YouTube is lagging for you, head over to Twitch. But I think they say YouTube is back now. But if YouTube is lagging for you, try refreshing. If it doesn't work, then head over to Twitch.
One last thing. The thing that will be really telling, because they've been rumored with that former Monaco technical director or sporting director.
Yeah.
His name
Paul.
Paul Mitchell. Yeah. The thing will be really telling if he comes in and Ten Hag still wants decisions over signings, which players he wants, and they clash. That will be really telling if he supports the decision.
There was a report today that
hold on. Let me come to SM. So SM, your thoughts on this whole thing. SM.
Yeah, that wasn't a Manchester derby. That was just I don't know what that was, but that's not a derby. I watched El Clasico yesterday, and that was much more competitive, much more contested. This from the lineup, I mean, I wasn't worried much. The only part where I was worried was before the penalty. I was thinking to myself that United are probably going to get a goal because of the counter attacks that they are doing. But the thing is, I realized that most of the attackers are brain dead, so they can't do anything. And after the penalty, it was just cruise control from that point. But the second half, that's unacceptable. You can't forget Man United. It could be Sheffield United. You can't perform like that at home. At home, you should be in control. At home, you should be dominating. You should be attacking. But I don't know. What's the point of they lose this game, they're going to win the next game, and then their fans are going to forget about this. Like, well, it doesn't matter because now you're 8th and you're behind Aston Villa and Brighton. So, there must be some level of shame towards them. But kudos, credits where credits due. Pep did his thing. Bernardo Silva, he's the best player, so far. He is.
Hold on. Best City player or best player in the Premier League?
No, he's the best. He was the best City player today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't get credit because he doesn't put up, insane goals and assists. But you don't need that from every single player. You need someone who has great utility.
But I think that's the sad thing about Bernardo Silva is that we live in a world where it's all about statistics and goals and assists, GA. But I grew up in a world where before social media, you had to watch the games. And there are things that a player, this is similar to Zidane. There's a way that Zidane would influence the game and he doesn't have a goal or assist, but you can feel his influence over the entire game. Even if you take away Silva's assist to Haaland, when you just look at how he affected the game and how he was important in everything that City did in an attack, that's how you know the importance of every player. But those things aren't really seen in numbers. You have to watch the game. So,
yep. But the thing is also, but from City's perspective, it's a good win. But we also have bigger games coming up as well. We have to play Liverpool and Tottenham in the next month or so. So for City, it's good to keep it's good to get the W and just move on. As for United, actually, there's something I found on Twitter. It says that when Mourinho got sacked, he lost 6 games out of 17, and Ten Hag currently has lost 7 in 14. But back then, so I just want to ask the United fans, what's the difference between Mourinho's United and Ten Hag's United? Because Mourinho won a European trophy as well. Mourinho actually did something. So again, all these people are defending.
No, SM. Let's keep it a stack. Mourinho has been United's most successful manager since Fergie.
Easily, but even someone like, for example, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, at least in a derby, Solskjaer would either have Pep's number or he wouldn't embarrass the team completely. How can a manager still be in his job after losing 7-0?
SM, you're in charge of United. What do you do? What do you do now?
I mean, I mean, based on principle, you would have to sack him because like this is unacceptable, HH.
Okay.
HH, he should have been
Okay.
sacked.
No, wait, hold it. Okay, you sack him. You hire who?
I mean, HH, I said you have to sack him on principle. I mean, I don't know who you'd hire, but that's the job of the club, right? A normal functioning club, HH, has a list of candidates before you make a decision like that. But knowing United, they don't have that, even if Ten Hag loses 10-0 to Liverpool at Anfield. So it's pointless, HH. So whoever they bring in... But
I got a question for you.
Heritage.
Yeah.
No, he's losing right now. He's losing 1-0 to Roma.
Casey, shut up! Shut up!
He's losing 1-0.
You see, why do you guys? There's a thing called read the room. Read the room. Casey and AK read the room. We don't care about Roma right now. Mourinho is being praised. Read the room. Read the room. Jesus Christ.
But the thing is, for United, I mean, you're having players like Højlund and Rashford and Anthony. That's not a convincing attack. You're not going to win consistent trophies with that. So I don't know. Is it more of a case of bringing another manager to fix it, or having to just throw away the trash from the team and rebuild it? Like,
no, SM. My thing is this.
Which one's more important?
Hold on. I feel you hire a good manager. You hire a manager. So basically, when I'm interviewing, I'm like, can you win with the players right now? We can start a new project.
What is a good manager gonna do, HH?
Wait, can I just say
Wait, hold on. Okay. SM, then Jesus, real quick, and I'll come to you. Abdullah. So SM, what do you say? SM.
But HH, the thing is though, so based on Gid, like who's a Gid manager now that you could say, yeah, you could be at Man United? What, Sean Dyche?
SM, here's the thing. It's hard for me to make this decision right now. Now, don't freak out when I say this name. Don't freak out. But this is the name I said to Nix years ago. If you're looking for... See, here's my thing, because United are in a messed up situation right now. But fine.
Right.
Backs are against the wall. Gid? You call up Antonio and see what he says. Hold up. I just said just call up and just have a discussion. I just said, wait, guys, I didn't say hire him. I just said just have a conversation. Bro, just be like, yo, Antonio, like, are you fine? How's the family? Where are you saying right now? How are things been? It's okay. It's just have a courtesy call. It's a courtesy call.
Wait, he ain't picking
final point. I want a final point before I go. It also, another thing that makes Ten Hag situation also interesting is the guy you call Angie Martinez. He's top of the league right now, and he's actually doing something with significantly worse players. So
are they worse?
Or somewhat worse players.
I don't think
are they worse? Are they worse though?
No. But it's okay. Here's my thing, though.
So what's the excuse?
Wait. See. This is where there are many different dimensions here. Everything can go back. That's why Frank De Jong. That's just the key situation there. If you're building a team, you have first choice of play. So you're building a team, you have a philosophy, and you have players that fit into that philosophy. And those players, you have your first choice. You're not always going to get your first choice. So a player has a particular profile. There are several players with a similar profile. So if you didn't get, because what United needed was a controller. Somebody who was press resistant and a guy who can control the midfield. Give me the ball in any situation. I can spray the ball around. I can evade players, and I am press resistant. I can control the game. That is what they needed. Because Casemiro, McSauce, Amrabat, Mount, none of these guys are press resistant. None of these guys have any ability to control the midfield. So just think about that.
No, but
United do not have a single midfielder who is press resistant and can control the midfield.
This is Ten Hag's fault. Ten Hag is the one who was.
No. Moneymates, it's twofold. Everybody's to blame.
Tried to move on.
Yeah, it's true. Ten Hag is to blame. United is to blame as well. Because
look at-
everybody is to
not-
because everyone is to blame. Because for Ten Hag,
No, but he stopped the club from making advances on other players. He was like, no, I need this guy
Yep.
because I worked with him. Because he's so stuck on working with the people he worked
Yeah,
with.
but this
in
goes
the
back. Hold on,
Netherlands.
this money mate. This is what I'm saying. It goes back to the structure of the football club. What look at Jurgen Klopp under Michael Edwards. Look at Jurgen Pep under Tiki, right? Sometimes they want this type of players, right? But the director of football and the sport director say, no, this is the best player. This I think this is the best player for your system. This is the best player for your staff. My football club doesn't have a sporting director or director of football, and they said, "Oh, Eric tonight, there you go." They've given the guy power. There's a reason why we want to bring in a director of football right now, because you can see we are signs that what the plans we've got.
wait. So Jesus, you want to say something real quick?
Let me go, AJ.
Wait, Abdullah, I'll come to you. So Jesus, you want to say something about the manager situation, and I'll come to
Yeah,
Jesus.
like you're saying, they should go for a good manager. Ten Hag did do good last year, and look what's ended up with it. And we've tried to give managers in the past. What was Mourinho? He was there to win something because we didn't do anything under Van Gaal. We didn't do anything under Moyes. We've done a mix and match of both. We've done project managers.
But Jesus, here's the thing, and here's where I put more blame onto Ten Hag. Ten Hag, you are not a good manager. You were not hired to be a good manager. You were hired for a project. You see, Mourinho was hired to be good. And Mourinho is always good. He has no apologies. But my issue with Ten Hag is, Ten Hag, you're not here to do good here. You're here to be like, let me give United a personality and a philosophy.
Yeah, I know that. But the whole point is, people forget what happened last season, right at the start. Like, we lost to Brighton and we lost to Brentford. Everyone was saying, "Oh, this is not a project. You can't do this. This is Man United." Like, the whole problem is Man United can't do projects because of all the pressure they have on them. If it was really a project, you'd sell all these players that are still here. Rashford should not be here. Bruno should not be here. Maguire, McTominay, etc., etc. They should not be here, but they're still here. That's the whole point. Because we did so well last year, you'd say, because we got top four that no one thought we'd get. We won a trophy, etc. That put emphasis on Ten Hag for this season to go, let's go and do title challenge. Let's go do that. This squad isn't in position. You can't go from sixth under what we were in that Ollie Ragnick season to straight to top four and then straight into title challenge. It's not. You can't do that. That's the whole problem, because we still got these bomb players still here. Like, Rashford should not be here, but people always give him a chance because they say, if Ten Hag really wanted his project to work, he would want to play his football. Last season, we should have come 6th, 7th. I don't care. If we want the project to really work, fans should just get along with it. If you want a project, you're going to have to fail sometimes. But you have to. Sometimes you have to lose to win, basically.
I mean, J2S, I already see people on Twitter saying, like, why are you blaming Rashford? Why are you blaming Bruno? They're actually the ones fighting for this team. Like,
fighting.
Yeah,
Fighting is not making
this is the problem. Because they're our best players, you'd say, people rate them really high. But like, if Rashford and Bruno are your best players, what are you actually doing in football? Are you winning a league title? No. Are you winning a Champions League? No. You're going to compete for like your FA Cups, your top four. Maybe in a good season, you might do a title challenge, like a push, but you ain't winning with these players. Rashford hasn't won a major trophy. Yeah, are we counting the Europa League as a really big major trophy? And he wasn't that great during that time. Bruno has never won a major trophy in his career. And he's 29, going on to be 30, and he's the captain of the club.
Remember, Sporting won a league title after they sold him.
Yeah, exactly. but he's so-called the best player, and you got other Man United fans, big accounts saying, but he creates the most chances. This, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, but what does he actually do? He doesn't creating chances. It doesn't actually equate to actually the goals. And don't forget, he takes all the corners, the free kicks, so his stats are overinflated. He ain't that good. Look at Portugal. If he's Portugal's best player, and we've seen what Portugal done in the World Cup and the Euros, if Bruno's your best or most effective player, you ain't winning shit. The same with United. If Rashford, Bruno are your best players, you ain't doing shit. Past few weeks, people have been praising McTominay and Maguire. I'm like, really? I'm praising Maguire and McTominay. Oh, they did well this, and people are saying, we should give him a second chance.
People are saying Luke Shaw is the reason you're not like doing well, building up.
Luke Shaw has been here under 5 managers now: Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ollie, Ragnick, and Ten Hag. And what has he done in that whole time? But he's Roberto Carlos. He showed up for England. Like, he shows up one season, ducks the other. It's a problem with this fan base. They're too emotionally attached to players like Rashford.
I think that's very key. Never ever have any emotional attachments to players, specifically if they've come to your camp. Because Jason, do you know what it's like? It is exactly like Mount.
Exactly.
Like people are like, oh no, he has to be good. No. This is the club comes before everything. And my thing here is that why don't you want to sell Rashford? Why do you have to keep Rashford? Oh, but because he's an MB and United. And let's be real, Rashford is kept for specific marketing reasons. But hold on, let me quickly come to Abdullah, then I take it over and come to you, Mikey. Abdullah, what are you saying? Very quickly, Abdullah.
I think I watched the match, and I think firstly, like I said to United fans, the same thing I said to Arsenal fans, Odegaard and Bruno, they do not show up on big matches. And those are the two captains that need to step up in their game. Most especially Bruno Fernandes, because if you watch him, he's a very creative player. But again, you have to look at Eric Ten Hag, Anthony, what's called Mason Mount. Those are the players he brought into the club. I want the people to be my difference maker. Have they been a difference maker? No. So you have to look at the managers too. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Now you're gonna be saying, we need to sack him, then you bring who? If you sack Ten Hag, you bring who? I don't know who you bring, because yes, you want to sack him, but to bring who? Nobody you want to bring in, because you have to spend money on the managers to bring in. And if the manager comes in, does he play Rashford? Does he play Bruno? Does he play Anthony?
So guys, because YouTube is going crazy right now and it keeps on buffering. So if YouTube keeps on buffering, head over to Twitch. Head over to Twitch if the YouTube is still buffering for you guys, man. All right, Abdullah, continue.
But I also think there's a structural problem with this United team. It is a structural problem. And again, this is gonna be the same question. If Manchester United doesn't finish in top 5, top 6, or 7 this season, then who gets the head? Does the manager go? Does the ownership? What's going to happen? Because yes, we can give the Hag pass because he won them the Carabao Cup last season and they finished in the Champions League, which I believe they were not even ready for the UCL match then. Now the reality have set in, and I don't even think they're going to make it to the UCL or even Europa League. Now you're having the big players with big egos like Bruno, like Rashford, who's any big monies. Ten Hag needs to make a decision. You have to drop players like Bruno Fernandes and Rashford. One of them needs to be dropped. It's not been doing it. You need to make a statement and tell them, yes, you can be my best players in this, but if you're not performing, I'm going to put you on the bench. You're not going to cost me my job. Yeah. And I think there's a problem with that because Rashford is earning a lot of money, like 350 to 400.
So what's all cash?
Yeah, I need to play him.
And this goes back to the sexual, wait.
Hold on. So let me come to your boy. So we'll come to your boy, Mike, guys. So guys, I think Daniel says that like if you're on there for a while, it works, but it just keeps on barfing and barfing. So if you're there for a while, it will work later. But if it doesn't, just head over to Twitch. And also just a quick jump ahead. There's no Sunday hangouts tonight because tomorrow we are giving Messi his amazing procession for his 8th Ballon d'Or, because we have an 8th Ballon d'Or reaction hangouts on Monday happening tomorrow. So there's no Sunday hangout tonight. And also I've got a lot of editing to do for tonight. So this is pretty much takes place of the Sunday hangout. Mikey, talk to me, bro. United City, man. Oh, so, yeah. Elijah after Mike.
I'll go after Elijah then.
I was here for a while, but okay.
Yeah, does Z-Man want to go first? He was here for a while.
No, you can go. You can go, Mike.
Okay, Z-Man, you can go then. Z-Man, fine. Z-Man, okay, go then.
All right. I just came here to say that I feel like people are dodging the real problem.
Oh.
Ten Hag made horrible decisions in terms of scouting, but that's not his job. I don't know why people expect managers to have great talent ID. Managers are more focused on managing players and actually trying to get the best out of them. Majority of them don't even know what they want. They just have an idea of the type of player they want. And I feel like to a certain extent, that's what happens when you're overly reliant on a manager nowadays. And I feel like, let's be honest, man, like these group of players have been around for 6 seasons. These group of players, majority of them are just players from other managers, and they're all coming together, not making sense. And I feel like when it comes to Bruno, this is what I mean with football fans. Stop associating chance creation with playmaking. That's the dumbest rhetoric I've heard from football Twitter and football fans. And I feel like with majority of them, like Bruno's not good enough, Rashford's not good enough. You bought Amrabat and you're expecting him to be your deep line playmaker. Amrabat. That guy's a squad player for a top tier team at best. And then you're expecting You're expecting Onana. You're expecting your defense to be your main providers in terms of holding possession, and then you're shocked when you concede chances.
No, but I think Zeman is on something though, because Zeman was like, because Zeman, here's my confusion, Zeman. Because you're right, these players just are not good enough. Because I look at what Wolves do on the counter in transition. I look at what Brighton do on the counter in transition. I look at what Arsenal do in transition. And when these guys are in transition, at least you can feel somewhat of a threat. For City, for United, there was no threat in transition of like, oh, could this score? Could this score? I was like, I can't even know where the goal is coming from. But here's my thing though. Where the hell did all that money go to? Because you have spent way more than Wolves, Arsenal, and Brighton.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue, like, with them. It's just like they spent money for the sake of spending money. Now their squad building is looking odd, and there's so many holes in their team. I mean, like, Ten Hag's been here for what, a season and a half, and it feels like he still doesn't have a spine he could depend on. It's still made out of the same core players, and people keep saying get a GID manager. First of all, GID manager isn't going to do anything in this type of situation because these players aren't good enough to win league titles and major trophies. Are you going to get a GID manager in order to win FA Cups and Capital One Cup? Is that what you're getting a GID manager to fix? I think it's more than that. I think this whole idea of, like, here's the thing. I think Ten Hag kind of put himself in this type of box. You're relying on players more so than actually getting players that fit your system. And I feel like to a certain extent, this guy's trying to adapt too much. He's trying to be a GID manager way too much. Like, that was the whole point of the first season. You get your players, you try to get the best out of them in terms of your playing style. Sure, you'll fail. There'll be moments where your players are going to fail on a consistent rate, but you don't try to fucking keep relying on these players on a consistent basis and be shocked when they don't deliver for you on a consistently. Like, I'm sorry, like, this whole idea where it's just like it's the manager's fault, it's the players. I think, I'll be honest, majority of the squad shouldn't be there. I would say 90% of Man United squad isn't good enough for a title winning side. Majority of them are squad players. You're trying to make a title winning side with squad players. It's a messed up squad, and I feel like, if this continues, like, Man United's just going to head towards the same direction. You get another manager, what happens? That same manager is going to be reliant on his own talent ID to get players, and everyone's going to be shocked when that manager is reliant on either players he knows or he's put in a situation where that this guy just has an idea of what he wants to do, but he doesn't understand that certain profiles aren't good enough for your team because they don't have the quality. So it's just like it's an endless cycle.
All right, let me come to Mike and then to Elijah after Mike.
First off, shout out to Marcus Thuram, who replaced Lukaku at Inter, and he scored the winner today. Shout out to him.
Hey,
good job Lukaku.
Baby Thuram.
God, absolutely. Yeah, his father was in the stands. United. This club is a disaster. It's even worse than the Fire Festival. I mean, we all saw the Fire Festival documentary.
Shout out Jarul, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Jarul.
No, we don't shout out for that, HH, because that was horrendous. United they're a car crash. They actually were competitive for the first half, and I was like, hey, you know what? Okay. That wasn't a penalty, in my opinion. I think
No.
The referees in England are garbage. They're horrible. They have no consistency. They just do it when they feel like it. They thought to themselves today, little toggle in the box. Let's give the penalty. How many times have we seen that in various football games? It's a physical sport. There's always going to be manhandling in the box.
Yeah, and like, Mike, I've seen way more worse obstruction, way worse. And that's not supposed to be given.
Way worse. And I think they kind of got lucky with that penalty. Well, that second half, that was men against girls, if I'm going to be honest. I think the United women's team would put up a better fight than United did in that second half.
Respect girls.
I agree, because the United women's team is better than
than they would have
right now. Yeah. If it wasn't for Onana, who made a couple of decent saves, it could have been 5-6-0. I heard last season from most United fans, we're back. Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. I heard all of this, HH. When they beat us 2-1, when they beat City 2-1 last season, it all was bright. The sun was back for United. And now, darkness and winter is creeping in again and again. And you can say, all right, sack Ten Hag. Then what? It's these players that are always getting the manager sacked at United. It's Bruno, it's freaking Marcus Rashford, and Luke Shaw when he's healthy, because that guy's never healthy. These players will get Maguire as well, will get them sacked. I asked BMF, 3-4 weeks ago after the Burnley goal, is Bruno Fernandes going to lead you to a Premier League? He said yes to me. He believes it. BMF, do you still believe it? Because I told you, this guy is just a passenger.
I don't
in
remember
big
making
games.
that statement. I don't remember making that statement.
Oh, you don't remember making that statement?
Oh, I
Perfect.
got the
I'll
receipts.
bring it up.
Yeah,
I got the receipts. Don't worry. I got the
Got the receipts from my own fans, man.
Because that's when you know it's bad. It's when
That's
the United
crazy, that's
Civil
crazy.
War and you're bringing up receipts on your own fans. Nah,
That's
see,
crazy. That's crazy.
Bruno and Marcus Rashford. Okay, yes. Are they the best players in the world? No, but of course they're going to be the main guys for United. Rashford has suffered from ozolitis. He got that $350K a week contract, and it's just been ghost settings.
That contract is
We've heard nothing. Why is it always when these players get the new contract, Aubameyang, Ozil, Rashford, they just go quiet. They go missing. It's just that he thought he reached the mountaintop. He thought to himself, I got a good spell from, I think it was November to February or March, around there. He was scoring a lot of goals, getting the game winners, and he was crucial. Now, I don't think how many goals does he have this season in the Premier League, Rashford?
One. It's one goal, one assist.
Højlund has a donut still in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's 007.
I feel bad for Højlund. Bro, Højlund was substituted off the pitch in the 70th minute when you need a goal. Why are you taking him off? Like, Ten Hag is not helping himself at all in this situation. I kind of agree with one of the super chats. He's getting himself sacked. He is. If you keep on making these stupid tactical decisions, you're bringing off Amrabat and you're bringing off Mason Mount. And then Mason Mount's just running around there. He doesn't really have a tactical idea of what's going on.
Yeah, he's just...
They were a complete shit show in that second half.
Why are you smiling, HH?
We're all smiling, right, HH? Come on. I mean, HH, you shouldn't be talking, though. You're still in the bottom half, by the way. So
Are we?
Actually, how many points
Actually, no. If it's on the table upside down, but... Yeah.
You're 11 points behind Liverpool already.
Yeah,
Fulham
on 11 points, you know.
mid-table. So if you
Okay, Mike. What do you... Okay, if you're... Because this is a question I want to ask.
City, there's nothing to say about City.
Oh, no, they're amazing.
They're going to win the league.
Dominated
They dominate. They're easily the best team in the Premier League. But continue.
No. So if you're United, okay, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you sack Ten Hag? Do you keep Ten Hag? If you sack Ten Hag, who do you bring in?
If you sack Ten Hag, who do you hire?
And that's because, see, Mike.
What do you want to go? You want to go Conte? Do you want to go Hansi Flick? We just saw Hansi Flick with Germany. How that ended. So what do you want to do, United fans?
See, Mike. My issue here is that. If Ten Hag got, okay, if you sack Ten Hag and you feel you have to sack him, you have to hire a good manager. You can't start a new project again.
Wait.
Hold on, Mike.
Okay, HH, you say a good manager. Who's a good manager?
That's my thing. They've not done any right because Mike.
No, have
wait, Mike. My suggestion hold up. My suggestion was Conte. But if Conte with this squad, hold up. My suggestion was Conte, but Conte with this squad, I don't think works. So this is the issue we now have. So for this guy say Ten Hag, fine. If you sack him, I'm sorry, you've got to come up with a manager. And I'm sorry, not only that, you've got to come up with a manager who can work, because you would be stupid to sack Ten Hag for a new project. You want to start a new project again?
But see, the problem, HH, with United is that we see the structure. And we see with various clubs around Europe, Ajax, they're bottom of Eredivisie, Lyon, they're bottom of Liga, and all of these clubs, United, who are in a mess right now, all of these clubs, the structure above the manager is a complete shit show. And the shit show that's from the top is now trickling down to the pitch, and you just see it. There's no plan.
Okay, wait, hold on. Right, so Mike, though, so then why are they? If we know that the structure is the issue. Where the guys say, but hey, Mike, it goes to my point. So it goes back to my point. Because it's true. Ten Hag isn't the issue, it's a structure. But if you're so hell-bent on sack Ten Hag, then the only thing you can do is there a manager out there who, despite how messed up the structure is, can somehow win with his players?
No, I really don't think so, HH, because it's just the manager, like Ten Hag, he's not helping himself out with these tactical switches in games. But I have to say, the plan and the players he's gotten, because clearly I think he really wanted some of these players. How much did he try and push to get Mount? they sent what,
pushed
3
me.
bids, 4 bids to get Mason Mount.
He
And
invited
nobody's
him to
using
his house,
properly.
man. He invited him
Amrabat,
to
they
his
have to
board
get him on a
listened to him.
loan
They
until they
listened to
can
him.
buy him. This is the problem. Okay, Ten Hag, I want this guy. All right, so then where's the sporting director to say, no, don't go get him.
That's the thing. We
Get
don't
this
have
guy.
one.
So I think
That's
the,
what-
the
No,
main
the club
problem is you
tried.
got to
The
go
club
get that Paul
tried.
Mitchell guy from Monaco.
Yeah, it's
That's
com-
gonna be
it's
the
com-
best
it's
thing.
coming in January. Like it's gonna be in January.
No, but you know that
Wait, hold on.
manager.
Hold on. Let me comment to Elijah. Okay, Elijah. So guys, in case you don't know, Ajax just got lubricated 5-2.
Oh no, AJ, they were
No,
they were
leading.
2-1 up in the
Yeah.
first half, and they conceded 4.
Wait,
Hold on.
Michael,
Did I
Michael.
did I jinx them by going to the Cruyff Arena? I don't know.
I think you
Wait,
did.
Michael, I have a question.
Wait, hold on. Elijah hasn't spoken yet. Elijah,
Yeah,
listen,
let
Elijah.
Nice AV.
Yo.
Yeah, that AV is wild.
I can't bring it up. I can't.
Ted Laden is
Osama Ten Hagen.
Wait, hold on, Elijah.
It's not Ten Hag anymore. It's Ten Laden.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
HH, I've seen some tweets. HH, if I could send it to you, I think you'd ban me, bro.
Yes.
There's people that are saying. There's people saying Rooney is the answer.
Hold up.
No,
Hold on.
one's been saying that.
How? That's stupid.
Rooney?
Elijah, have you not seen what Rooney's been doing at Birmingham City? He's lost his first 3 games.
No, let them
Steer
cook,
the
man. Let
ship.
them
They're
cook.
trolling.
I'm sorry. I think I have.
That's why there are some fans who, you know how they say, give fans a voice. No, don't give fans a voice. Don't sit there and give fans a voice. These fans are madness. If it was left to some fans, your club would literally be relegated. Rudy?
HH. I think I have a call because of our game yesterday because it's snowing right now and it's really bad. But HH, I'm hearing people saying Rooney is the answer. Rooney finished 13th in MLS, 26th overall. The guy can't even win games at Birmingham City, and they say he's the answer. I don't understand. HH, here's another thing. I did some research while everybody was talking. I went to Wikipedia. I went to some databases. I did some stats and some math and some. HH, did you know that Manchester United is on track to log their worst decade ever since the beginning of the 70s?
What?
Where they consistently lost double-digit losses in a season. Double-digit losses in a season. Plus more than 8 losses, 9 losses in a season. Man United is halfway to matching their loss number from last season.
No, Elijah, weren't they like relegated in the 70s?
They were. Yeah, that finished in
they were.
relegation. Yeah, that ended up in relegation. There is something structurally wrong with this club, in my general opinion. It starts from the top and it's trickled down all the way to the playing staff. And that's a shame because everybody's incompetent. And incompetency is everywhere. You can see it in the manager, you can see it in the players, you can see it even in the fans. The fans don't recognize the club anymore, HH. That's the crazy part. I blame Erik ten Hag also for being too hard-headed. If you're going to play Amrabat, who got sat down and one mixtape by Jeremy Doku, and Anthony thinking he could be able to pick a fight.
Wait, hold on real quick. I mean, as our unofficial unpaid Football Halls researcher, can you please fact check this?
No, this is true. Yes,
this is true?
It's actually worse.
This has to be true.
Our record is worse.
It's worse
than it was under Fergie. The whole 26 years.
Elijah, he got floored by Grealish, not Doku. That kind of hurt my
wait,
heart a bit.
no, somebody got floored by Doku as well.
That was Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, Bruno.
But Anthony also tried to pick a fight with what's his face?
He beat his case. He wants another case to fight.
Oh, you didn't know about that, HH.
Oh yeah.
The Leon manager got
stolen. Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. Keep talking. Elijah, keep talking.
It's not making any sense anymore. It's as if like any manager they get no matter what type of credentials or his CV is, he's not going to succeed here because the place just reeks of failure. It reeks of shortcomings. So there needs to be a complete clean out of that club in order for them to achieve success.
That would never happen. Bruno's too much. Rashford's feeding kids. Like, they're not going to get rid of these guys. Let's keep
and you know what I'm going to say, HH? You know what's crazy? HH, you know what? I'm going to give you hope to beat I'm giving your club hope to beat Man United when you play them.
Oh, that's reach.
Oh,
That's
I wish.
Chelsea are like.
I pray.
I mean, here's my thing. Like,
a battle of the mids, man.
They don't beat us at Old Trafford.
If ever there's a time for us to cook United, it's now. Because here's my thing. Because things are so bad right now that let me at least go above United. Let me have that. Let me have that.
United at least can beat like shit teams like Brentford or
Casey, I'm hanging on to whatever hope. Casey, what's my name? My name is Half Hope. I'm trying to have some hope, please. Hold on. Elijah, continue. Elijah.
Here's another thing that's also bothering me. I had the thought, but I literally lost it. Wait. Okay, continue. Yeah, I was gonna say, me personally, I want those guys. They better show up on December 16th. Mike, those guys better show up on December 16th, or it gets real.
Oh no, come on, bro. No. Let's be real. If the way Liverpool are operating, if Ten Hag is still manager, wait, is that at Anfield or Old Trafford?
It's at Anfield.
Oh,
that's why.
You know,
that's going to be a. Wait, hold up. Is Salah still there, or does he go?
Yeah, he's still there. It's December.
God, they're going to get liked
because
Liverpool are going to like, unlike, and retweet and share United on December 16th, bro.
Because I'm looking to book tickets to go to the one in April, but HH,
what, away?
Yeah.
No, you're still winning.
I got the. I'm getting the visa soon, so I'm about to come up there, bro. I'm about to come up there. My thing is, like I said, these guys, there's something structurally wrong. Like, it just doesn't make sense. This is the club that brought Dennis Law, Bobby Charlton. This is the club that had Bobby Robson, Eric Cantona, David Beckham, the class of '92. The class of '92 that won.
No. They like for me. I think they've fallen because for me, look, it is so crazy.
It's crazy
how much United have fallen since Fergie. And we see, my thing is like, look, because I kept saying this to Terry. Shout out to my brother Terry Flores on Thursday. I say, Terry, United are not relevant anymore in footballing terms. You're relevant based on your brand and based on Fergie. So all the retweets in the news and everything, that is all Fergie's legacy.
Literally.
In terms of football relevance,
United
are not. Nobody takes United seriously as a football team in 22 to 23.
You know what United are, right?
Wait, hold on. Mike, then Casey. Mike,
sorry, Casey. I was just going to say, so they've turned into the Dallas Cowboys.
Basically,
I was actually gonna say no, Mike.
But here's the thing,
Knicks.
Well, no.
Knicks.
Did the Dallas Cowboys ever have a run long and legacy of several wins?
Late 90s, mid 90s, yes.
Mid
90s. When they got Jimmy Johnson, they won 3 Super Bowls in 5 years.
Yeah.
So if you equate that, that's United winning the leagues, in that 90s time period. You could say that.
Okay.
And you see HH, the Dallas Cowboys everywhere. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
No, it's between like Dallas Cowboys and Knicks because we like Knicks fans. Like,
the Knicks. Casey,
I'm gonna give you a reason for
that. Casey, I know you live in New York, but Casey, that is a
false.
No,
it's not nothing to do. I'm just telling you that. No, what New York, the Knicks fans, what they do, right? The only thing they take comfort in is that we are like the second highest valued NBA franchise after Warriors. And we have done nothing, absolutely nothing for like 50 years. And that's why United, technically speaking, are the highest valued club in the world.
Wait, H, did you see what happened at the Leon?
Yeah. I saw because I just saw Julien Laurent just put out like a Twitter.
The
crazy.
coach took a rock to the face.
Yeah, they look like Grosso was basically bleeding, that he actually had a cut to his face. That's crazy, man. Wait, let me quickly say this to Dubinsky because I want to get someone else. From David T. Ten Hag to Ajax equals they dunk on us in Europa under Potter. Okay, now that's wild. That'd be wild. That's wild. Half hope snow bunnies. No surprise Eric Ten Hag falls out with players. He has no personality or aura. Reminder, Levy said no to him, and look at Big Ange's personality. He can't motivate
Oh,
players.
he actually sent a nice dub.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was waiting for an insult, so I'm gonna wait this way. Hold on, is this the same guy? No, look, see, okay, before I come to it, Mike, so what's the difference between what Big Ange is doing at Tottenham and Ten
Now
Hag
he's Big
and United?
Ange. Is he Big Ange now?
He's the glue. He's the glue.
He's the glue.
He's the glue.
What? We have evolved.
No, but
Ange
Mike. No,
Martinez.
Mike.
What did I tell you?
No, Mike.
No. What did I tell you?
No. Week 9. No. Week 19. Let's see where we're at.
Oh no, but you're
Week 19. Because Mike, this one. Okay,
blue.
I remember there was a season. I don't know where it was. There was a season where Villa were top until December, and they ended up 5th or 6th. This was way back in the early 2000s.
I'm not saying they're winning the league,
But that's not
I
bad.
just said that you got to give this guy some credit because he's a good manager. And you said no. Who is this guy?
Oh no!
Australia.
I've said many videos.
Japan.
No, he has surprised me and he's shocked. But what is the difference between Ange, Tottenham, and Ten Hag? Thing is, both guys who have a philosophy and a way of playing.
You have to think about it though. One is managing Tottenham, where what are the expectations this season? Oh, just get us back to Europa League, Conference League. One is at Manchester United, where the expectation is always to win. So Ange is in a good scenario for himself as developing more and more as a manager, whereas Ten Hag, you have to win. It's Man United. You see all the managers they've had since Fergie. They've all failed. And I think...
But Mike, though, now maybe I'm wrong here, but after the issue with Van Gaal, issue with Fergie, issue with Ole, the crazy issue with Ragnick, I thought that they brought Ten Hag to do what Ange doing in Tottenham. Okay, we failed so much. Let's try something new. Let's try do a project, a philosophy, an idea. Ooh, Ajax. These guys have a very nice way of playing, a very good, strong philosophy. Let's bring this whole Ajax idea and let this guy now try and create at least a psychology and a personality. That's what I thought.
You know what?
So wasn't that the idea?
You know what though? I think Ten Hag, his idea was to sort of play that Ajax football, but then I think he turned into a good manager and just get results no matter what. I think that's what happened to him at the end of the day. You saw they won the League Cup, they made the FA Cup final. What did they? They made it to the quarterfinals of the Europa League, 3rd place in the Premier League. I think he's evolved from I don't want to just play pretty football. It's about getting results. And now because they don't have a structure or they don't have a clear identity as a team, when they now play against lower teams this season, and with the signings he's made, it's terrible. How many games can you say this season that United have been the better team?
Yeah.
How many?
No, not many games.
Only what? Nottingham Forest at home? That's it?
No, I wouldn't even say that. Because
you were better than J2S.
No, to be fair to Nottingham Forest, they were 2-0 up after 4 minutes. So.
Sheffield.
Okay, wait, hold on. So Misby says
Sheffield outplayed us.
Wait. United should get someone from Australia. Subic.
Respect the soccer rules.
Wait. So Bayern 2012-13 or City? Oh, Bayern 12-13. 100%. Bro, that's one of the greatest teams.
Don't rate this Man United side. We just overemphasize.
Yeah. IFL Discovery. How many Real players get into City combined 11?
2 or 3.
Yeah, bro. Jude definitely gets in there. Vinny, I don't think Vinny gets in there this season.
Over Grealish or Doku, I put him in. I can't lie.
I'd put Courtois in, but he's injured, so.
I put Jude, Vinny, Courtois, and
Courtois.
Jones will take it. Manchester divided. No. Sorry, right now it's Boychester divided. These ain't men.
Yeah.
These are boys. This is Boychester divided. What's it called? Money Mace. What are you saying, man? Money Mace.
Quickly before I go, could you pull up my AVI?
Oh God, is that Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Oh Jesus. Ten Hag.
Can I just say someone?
I can't read that. I can't read that. But you know what that guys. You know what it said. So continue.
I think everyone's perfectly spoken about the club. So I more so want to speak about the game. I'm being real. Ten Hag cost them the game today. I know the penalty wasn't a penalty, but he did, and he did just because of taking off Amrabat. I know Amrabat wasn't great, but you'd rather have someone who's bad but at least plays the position than not. He played a midfield 3 in the second half of Mount, McTominay, and Eriksen. Man City didn't have to go. They went from attack They went from defense to attack straight away because there was no midfield. They were allowed to dominate the game and he took off all of their better players. They need the goal. Højlund comes off. Why? I don't understand it. And this is where I think people need to understand that you don't really, in my opinion, need a manager with a philosophy. I more so think that you need a manager that fits your club's philosophy. Case in point, go look at Chelsea. Chelsea, oh my days, we need Maurizio Sarri. We must play football. We must become this club that's going to have 70% possession in each game. And look how bad you've been in the last 3 years, HH. When you've gone away from being a results club, a good club, to try and play fake football. Man United have always been a good club. Get it done. Even under Fergie. Under Fergie, they weren't playing amazing football.
Oh, no. They never had a philosophy under Fergie. They never had a philosophy.
No, it's always evolving.
For me,
yeah.
And the thing is that people try to change philosophies and think just because Pep does it, that's how every manager should play. No, there are different styles to football. And ultimately, you can't change a club's philosophy just because a manager plays good football.
So Monimis, pause. So, with what you just said, was it a mistake to hire Ten Hag?
Yes. 100%. 100%. For me, no, because you can't come in and bring in a philosophy manager to a good club. That doesn't work. Can anyone give me a case in point where a philosophy manager has come into a get-it-done club, a results club, and it's worked?
No, but to be fair, we haven't been a good club for the past 10 years, so it doesn't even really matter. Like, at the time, it was either Pochettino or it was Erik Ten Hag. It was, what are you picking?
Monimis,
but that's a bad choice anyway.
Monimis, that's the key thing. If you look at Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, it was all about we have to follow in the footsteps of Fergie. Now, Monimis, when you look at all that has happened, the Ole situation, the Ragnick situation, the hiring of Ten Hag was, this good thing hasn't worked for 10 years. 10 years! We've tried good thing for 10 years and it hasn't worked. So, because hold on, what is, okay, all right.
No, go first.
No, okay, what is madness? Madness is trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So if for the best part of 10 years, you've tried to follow into Fergie's footsteps and try to find a new Fergie and a new good guy, and it merely hasn't worked. Yes, so you know what? We have to try, even if it's not what I think, we have to try a different type because we've tried this thing so many times and it simply hasn't worked out. Because here's the thing though, the biggest mistake that this guy's made, Mourinho was the guy. And no matter what, you have to just support him.
100%.
But the issue was that he had created so much toxicity in there, his position was untenable. But for what United were about and what they wanted, Mourinho was the closest thing to
Fergie. He wasn't the guy. Why do you do this?
Let's add some context.
Wait, Simon. Since Fergie, who has been United's most successful manager since Fergie?
Yeah, but that's not a good brand.
That's between Van Gaal and Mourinho.
Wait.
Hold on. Money Mace is talking. Money Mace.
All right, go ahead.
HH, let's add some context to what you're saying. Van Gaal comes in. I want total football. I want to play a fluid, possession-based style of football. They finish 8th. Ole comes in. Ole says, these players aren't good enough. I'm going to play counter-attacking system. I'm going to play counter-attacking football. They finish 2nd, Europa League final. The next season, they buy Varane, they buy Ronaldo, they buy Sancho. The fans expect Ole to play a more expansive style of football. And what happens? They finish 6th. Ten Hag comes in. I'm going to play defensive, counter-attack, style of football. All of a sudden, this is second year, Ten Hag. You need your players. You need your guys. He's come in. He's playing a more expansive style of football. He bought, the original idea was to buy Mount, to play Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro as a midfield three. That was the original idea, play a more attacking style of football. And what happened? Now Manchester United are bad. This is what I mean. It's easy saying, we've been doing good for 10 years. No, you've been good when you've done good. But every time you've put pressure on the manager to change his system and play football, that's when Man United have gone down as a club. That's what I'm trying to say.
So, okay. So if you're in charge, hold on, Money Mates. If you're in charge right now, what do you do? So let's say you're in charge, you're the United owner, chief executive. What do you do now?
Can I be real?
Yes.
It doesn't really matter. It's your choice because there's as much reason to keep him as there is to get rid of him. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong for saying we should keep him, but you can't dismiss people that say we should get rid of this guy because there is no reason to keep him. It's not a positive to say who else is out there. That's not a reason to keep a manager. That's just saying, oh, well, there's not really anything out there. That's like
No. What I've always said is that, I am not ignoring people who say sack him, but let's say if you sack him, you have to get a good manager. There's no point in sacking him and starting a new project. I think that's stupid.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay, wait, hold on. Casey, wait. And then I'll come to Zima. Casey.
No, sorry, there are two things. Like, first of all, GID doesn't work in the Premier League anymore.
Exactly.
The closest people to have competed with Pep are like Klopp and Arteta, and they were proper process managers. Klopp, in his first press conference, said that it will take him 4 or 5 years to start winning.
Within 5 years, would win the title.
Yeah, something like that, and he delivered. Even Arteta, they bought him as a process manager. I just don't think Arteta is good enough. But if you want to win Prem with a peak Man City, you need a good system with good players. The good thing, it's dead. Look at Conte, look at Mourinho, both flop badly, horribly. And here's the thing, Habo. And with Ang, right, Spurs are actually doing the process thing again. And if they play good football, get top 4, that again validates this point more. Now, the second thing, man, this guy Ten Hag. But you tell them you want to play the Ajax football, and you're buying Casemiro and Mount.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Keeping Rashford as well. Keeping Bruno
Also,
as well.
and Habo, as for sacking him, bro, I'm pretty sure you are going to sack Pochettino if you don't get top 10 this season, right?
Casey. Mike, put your head up. Casey, relax. Casey.
When did they play Man United?
No. But
in
a few weeks.
El Sacco.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm tired of this GID manager rhetoric. It doesn't exist in the modern game. You want to win a league title, you try to do GID. That's how they got themselves in this type of situation, Man United. They kept changing managers after managers, supporting them, bringing in these players, and all of a sudden we're shocked that this team can't compete.
No. That was the point in them hiring Ten Hag because my point is that if you bring in Ten Hag, get a philosophy.
No.
I'm not talking GID. I'm talking style of football.
No. My whole point is, if you're trying to tell me another manager will do, you can bring in prime Mourinho and this team will still be shit. Because you want to know why? Rashford, Bruno being the base of your team, consistently changing managers when things get tough is exactly the problem. The reason why Man United find themselves in this type of situation. You guys talk about GID manager. No manager is going to create a miracle for this team to win the EPL. No manager is going to create a miracle over 2 seasons.
Okay. Hold on. Zeman, because hold on. Zeman, I want solutions. Zeman, hold up. I want solutions. So what do you Zeman? So what do United do? If you're in charge, what do United do?
They have to get a sporting director first and foremost. You can't be competing You can't be competing in the modern game, relying on managers to make decisions, and then get shocked when your team can't compete and your squad makes no sense from a squad building standpoint. That's their biggest problem. And second, if you're gonna bring in the manager, right, that's right for your style, you have to make sure that he understands that's what he's here for. For Ten Hag, I felt like they hired him because, he was that let's be honest, he was a hipster's choice, Man United. B, they didn't do enough research in terms of what made him successful at Ajax. It wasn't himself. It was a supporting cast as well that were giving them these players for him to work with. And instead of doing that, what they're doing is they're telling him, collect your players and then try to make us win trophies. That's all they're giving him. That's the instruction that they've been giving him. And that's their main problem. They need a sporting director that has an idea of what he wants the football to be. Whether it's counterattacking or you want to say, park the bus, or you want to say possession based, regardless, you have a style out there and you get the right manager and the right players in order to play that style. That's the modern game. They're not going to win a league title by trying to do good, but by replacing managers on a consistent basis. That's not how it works. You have to have an overall style inside of it.
HH. I think Gid was the wrong choice of words, but I'll say this right now. Manchester United will never win a league title playing 70% possession-based football. They're never going to win a league title like that. Go get a manager who specializes in counter-attacking football, because the philosophy of your club will always reign stronger than any philosophy a manager has. Bro, you can't go to, for example, I'd say Barcelona. You can't go Barcelona and play counter-attacking football. You're going to get sacked in 2 years, because Barcelona's philosophy, how their club has been run all these years, has been teaching them to play 1-2 touch football, a fluid possession-based style of football. You can have adaptations in that, but you can't go and wholesale change and say, no, I want this. I want the club to do this. And that's my problem with Man United. Man United should have never gone through all these managers. They should have gone for the most like-minded manager to Sir Alex Ferguson.
Who is that, though?
Wait, to be
can I?
Hold on. Just wait.
To be fair to Ten Hag, people keep confusing because there's the first Ajax team he had, and then there's the second Ajax team he's had, and they both played very different football. The second Ajax team does play quite counter-attacking football and transition football. The first one was all possession based, you'd say, like typical Ajax. The second one wasn't exactly whole possession. That's it.
Yeah,
that's what he's done at Man United. He's trying to do that adaptation. And the whole thing is this whole Gid thing of managers. What was Klopp able to do? And what was Arteta able to do that Ten Hag hasn't been able to do yet? Get rid of all the players that he wants.
I was about to just say that, J2S, that
exactly.
they should have listened to Ragnick.
Yeah,
they should have listened to him.
Yeah, because Ragnick said we need 10 players. Open heart surgery.
He's spitting facts, man.
Yeah, like look at Arsenal. People were saying, "Oh, why is he getting rid of Aubameyang? Why is he getting rid of Ozil?" It's like they might be good players for that team now. Like,
but they don't.
I compare Aubameyang and Ozil to what Bruno and Rashford are right now.
No.
They may be good players, but they're not the solution.
But I think that's the very key thing, and I think that is why United. Are you a football club or are you a brand? If you're a brand, no. But that's the thing. If you're a brand, you cannot get rid of Rashford. You can't, because him being MB and what he represents is way too important brand. So that is bad business to get rid of Rashford. If you're a football club, Rashford, get the heck out of there, bro. Because I'm sorry, you are surplus to requirements. Because you do not, based on what modern guys in your position do, you simply are not playing at a level required of somebody who plays in your position. Again, I used examples. Look at what Diaz does. Look at what Salah does. Look at what Mane used to do. Look at what Doku is now doing. Look at what Foden is doing. Look at what Silva is doing. For wide players, there is a specific requirements required of you over a season period. And Rashford, you don't do that. If you're a wide forward, you can't be a purple patch guy. Look, Salah gives you a full resume for a season. Silva gives you a full resume for a season, because, in my opinion, that is one of the most important positions in modern football, is that wide player. For that wide player, you have to be consistent. You have to be, because that position is too important for goals and creation. So, if you're a football club, Rashford, get the heck out of there. But if you're a brand, I'm sorry, you can't get rid of Rashford. If you're a brand, Rashford, you can't get rid of Rashford. You can't.
This is the whole problem with United. We always do these half-assed projects. Like, we'd never go fully in. But the whole thing with Arsenal is, don't forget, they finished 8th 2 seasons in a row. And it's worth it now, because they're actually challenging for the Premier League last year, then the Champions League again, and it's more consistent. The same thing with Liverpool. Yeah, at the start, it didn't click all like remember the games like the West Broms and stuff, like it was free-flowing football. Like they may lose some, but you also win some. Like even the Europa League final against, I think it's Sevilla, you lost, but you're building it. You need to lose to win. Sometimes it's not all straight. You have to win. That's it. All done.
No,
it's a slow process to do.
Okay, let's even use Liverpool as a good example then. What have we now realized in modern football right now? And I've seen this change, because I've seen a change of where the players were the superstars. I'm not saying where the managers are the superstars. Klopp came in having won the league twice against the minds of Bayern and taking a domicile full of unknowns to a freaking UCL final. What has Ten Hag brought in? Let's keep it real. It's you almost and should have made that UCL final. So really, his real, because I'm sorry, Klopp dethroning Bayern and winning the Bundesliga with that team is way more than all the Eredivisie titles that Ten Hag won. But Ten Hag's real thingy was that amazing 18-19 season where you should have made the UCL final. So then you say to yourself that, so Klopp coming in, for me, had way more credit in the bank as a manager and his talents than Ten Hag. Because for Ten Hag, and here's the crux of the matter. For Ten Hag coming in, it's hard to be about, because my idea was, I get what United are now doing. This is now a project. He's going to come in and now just play for football. At no point did I think that a guy coming from Ajax without credit in the bank is now going to now be like, I have to deliver. No, that's Mourinho. Because Mourinho is like, I'm the FC Porto guy. I'm the Chelsea guy. I'm the trouble with Inter guy. I'm here to deliver. And judge me on the delivery. Ten Hag, you're not Mourinho. Ten Hag, you're not Mourinho of the mid-2000s, mid-2010s, bro. So and this is what I said. Ten Hag, you're not that kind of a manager. You are a philosophy manager where I will stick to the way of playing football. I'm not totally obsessed with being results-based. And because he was results-based, and hence, this is why United are in a messy position. Last season was the best and worst thing that happened to Ten Hag. It was good because, wow, it was good. Third trophy. But it was bad because Ten Hag was like, this works. Hey, screw the philosophy. This how now you're now in a situation where, you're not actually getting the results. You've not gotten the players that you now need to add to a philosophy. So now you're now screwed. Because, I'm now stuck with Mounts, or I'm now stuck with these dudes. What do I do now? So, I mean,
if it was a project, we should have come, let's say, 6th or 7th last year. But we actually showed the philosophy that he wants to build, because that'll get you moving for a consistent. Like Arteta at the start, it wasn't great football, but he slowly built what he wanted
eighth. Now look where they are now.
Yeah, exactly. They slowly built up the same.
Wait, hold on, just
like, you tell any Liverpool fan back when Jurgen Klopp was hired after the whole Brendan Rodgers fiasco, would anyone say here in this pound that they'd win a Champions League and a league title in the next 5 years?
No.
Exactly. No. That's the whole point. Fans need to adjust their expectations. Like, Man United fans keep thinking we're the Man United of old. We're not the Man United of old. We're come far away from that, what we were. They still expect us, people are expecting after this season that when we signed the Mounts, and I said, we're going to matter touchdowns. I'm like, no, we're not. We are not that club. We're going too fast. We're building way too fast. Ten Hag needed to slow down last year because, last year may have been good on the face of it, but it was not great behind because we had the really thin squad, but we went in really far in every single competition. We played basically as many games as you could have last year, apart from maybe 2 because we didn't reach the final in the Europa League.
And also very quick, because I don't think he's here, but to my mistake, philosophies of teams change. Arsenal under George Graham were totally different from Arsenal under Arsene Wenger.
Yeah,
those are totally different teams.
Yeah, under George Graham, they were the 1-0 team.
Yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal. That was their name because they were a defensive side. And they went there to being a free-flowing attacking side. Are you now saying that the Liverpool team of the 90s and the 2000s are anything like this Jurgen Klopp team? So my thing is, and bro,
yes.
And also the Hullet and Vialli Chelsea team during the Ken Bates era was very different from the Abramovich Mourinho team, because that team was free-flowing attack, vibes, individual, to this now pragmatism. So yes, it's the club, but philosophies can change. So there's nothing of philosophy.
Man United in the past.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I was just going to say,
just wait.
Under the Bubsy Bears stuff, we played completely different football to we did. And don't forget, Fergie had about 5 different players away in football during the whole time. From the 90s to 2013, we completely evolved. It was never the same philosophy. The same thing, like, every team adjusts their philosophy, like, every time. It depends what you do. Like, Chelsea are completely different from what they were in the 90s to now. Liverpool are completely different. Teams adjust it. Barcelona are different as well. Like, they still want to do the possession thing, but there's a different adaptation of it. Is they're not playing Pep Guardiola possession football. Luis Enrique's football was a bit different to Pep Guardiola's. They were not the same thing, but it still worked. I don't understand what this whole you have to possession is not the be on the end of a club.
Basically, my thing is that over a 38 game season, you have to have a particular idea, because The whole point of winning a league is it's about rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And for Klopp and Pep, you had an okay, this is what these guys are doing week to week to week. So you know that come rain, come sunshine, we have a go-to idea of how we want to defend, how we want to pass the ball, and how we want to attack. AK, talk to me. What do you want to say, AK?
I mean, we're talking about what Man United should do at the moment. It's one thing what Man United should have done, which is keep Rangnick in the sporting director role. I mean,
that's what I've been saying.
I remember this guy. People forget the talent ID of this guy. He wanted Enzo, he wanted Alvarez, he wanted these guys before they made their big money moves to Chelsea, Man City, and all these guys. He wanted them at United. I think he wanted the RB Leipzig midfielder at United who would do well for them. Like this guy's talent ID meant that I don't understand why United let him go, which it's puzzling for me. Was it a Ten Hag Rangnick like disagreement, or was it like the board and Rangnick?
No, the problem is the Glazers. You know, they after what Ragnar said about the club and exposed what the Glazers are. They went sacked. But I agree with what you said. Ralph was the guy that wanted to bring. Remember, like it was 20. I remember that season because Ralph literally brought Paul back to like come watch a United game, and it was like there was discussion that he wanted to bring Paul as the director of football and said this guy can change things for United. They fired Ralph and said now the club is trying to bring Paul back. That's the thing. Like, I just want to see. I'm giving Eric tonight another shout on the proper structure. We get the right sport director, the right recruitment team, and they start.
I think that if here's the thing, the first thing that United should do right now is bring a $5 million contract, £5 million contract, and give it to Michael Edwards. Say you're going to be the sporting director.
We can't get Edwards. We can't get him. He owns the business. He runs the business now. You can't get him. He's all.
Can you not get him?
But
you not get him on a consultancy
now?
No,
can you not get him on a consultancy?
We can.
Wait. So Elijah, who is Liverpool's sporting director?
It's Jorg.
No, that guy isn't good. I'll be honest. I don't rate
Which
that
is weird, but he was supposed to be their interim, right, Mike? Because he had just come from.
So like the thing with United is that I'm with Paul Mitchell being a doctor. I'm with that. I'm like he's working the prem before. We've seen the players he's actually brought in and recruited for teams he has worked for. So that makes more sense because Ralph also requested that we should get him too. So that
So wait, hold on. So Ragnick said Rashford should be sold.
Ragnick said that he didn't want Rashford.
He wanted him out.
I mean,
what Ralph basically says that most of some of these guys have been here with they've been here with the failures and the scraps of of how bad United have been. Just do the best thing, just get rid of them. Get rid of them and just start over again. That makes more sense.
I think. Sorry. Continue. Okay.
I mean, that shows you everything because look at how many fans hate Rangnick. Like, so many United fans hate Rangnick, and it shows. Like, you guys are so stuck with your favorites. You guys are so stuck with the fact that I want this guy to play 90 minutes every game. This guy is the reason why
Sancho
United
FC.
It's not just Sancho FC. There's Sancho FC. There's Martial FC. There's Bruno FC. There's Rashford FC. There's Shaw FC. There's so many of these players.
AK, Martial FC has been disbanded.
I don't care. It existed at a point. The fact that it existed shows you. Like, HH, the first thing that United should do, their scouting's actually pretty good. United Scout isn't the issue. I know United Scouts, they wanted Holland at Molde, they wanted Bellingham from Birmingham City, they wanted like
Caicedo, Camavinga.
They wanted Caicedo, Camavinga, and why didn't those players come to United? Because the structure to develop those talents was better at all these other clubs. And that's what needs to be changed before you even look at Ten Hag.
That's what happened with Bellingham.
Before you even look at Ten Hag, and I understand what he's doing, but HH, if you're in, like, I always compare United to like a job. If you're in a job where nothing's going right for you, where you don't know what people above you are doing, you have no clarity as to like what you're supposed to do for this this work, or you're supposed to do for this project, you're gonna do anything that's possible. You're gonna start like finding all these different combinations and permutations. Somehow I have to do this job. I'll do this job this way or this way or this way, and you lose your mind. That's what's happening to this guy right now. He's losing his mind. He's trying to figure out, I have these players. How can I do? What can I do in order to just make this club better? You're putting so much responsibility onto one guy that, let's be honest, it's not a manager's job to know about every single footballer in Europe. It's a sporting director's job to know that. It's the board's job to know that. It's the people above him's job to know about all these players in Europe, all these players in South America. It's Ten Hag's job to coach those players in a style that he believes is fit. And that style's not just translated by him. It should be translated by a sporting director. You look at Klopp. You look at Pep. People tell me that Pep comes to United, he does something. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Hell no.
Look
at what Pep has at City.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly do a quick. So shout out to your boy Sam Allardyce. Oh wow. Anthony sees long hair and starts throwing hands. All right.
What kind of sick people do you attract, man? Like,
I know. Casey, I have no idea. It's not me. I don't know. Maybe I need to change myself. RS, if you thank you for the up. Ragnick was not a yes man for the Glazers, unlike Morto and Fletcher, and the entire incompetent and clueless people at the board. You see, here's my thing. Like, I feel like, look, it says a structural thing, because again, that's why it's very simple. Are you a football club or are you a brand? Manchester United are one of the biggest brands in the world. But here's the thing, though. That brand was reliant on you being winning and you being winners. And yes, it is going down because the whole point of United, being a global brand was because they were associated with winning. And because they were associated with winning, that's globalized brand. So United was about success. We are about succeeding. We always win the Premier League. We're always winning, and we have an idea of success. But now that success is going, the idea of the brand is now chipping away. So, but the thing though is that the way United are operating is you're operating as a brand rather than a football club. Because my thing is, the key the key to life is balance. Branding is important because at the end of the day, it's a business. But you do need to be a football club. And I just think United are not operating as a football club, because if you're operating as a serious football club, you need open heart surgery. There are players who should no longer be at this club. Hold up. Half up Snow Bunnies. Ralph played Tejes, Dalot, Elanga over Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Rashi to send a message and said open heart surgery. Ten Hag came in and all three got contracts and put a plaster on it.
Damn, two dubs are good from him.
Damn,
I mean, that was an exchange, man. It's weird. What the hell is going on?
I think United is hurting everybody.
Yeah. United is just making everybody that talk sense now.
That board structure will only be solved if new owners come. I'm sorry. Any remnant of Glazer on Manchester United has to be removed. You saw what happened in Newcastle. Once any remnant of Ashley was removed, the new owners came in. They bought Ashwood, the former Brighton sporting director, and they started, recruiting players sensibly. What do we want? We want to play a high-pressing, high-energy style, and we're going to recruit based on those. United recruits based on how famous you are. United does not recruit based on like what type of football we want to play. And here's the thing. If the football Ten Hag and the board, if the football that you want to play requires Rashford or Bruno to be taken out, don't care about the fans. Who cares? Do it. Yeah,
at this point, I'm just do it.
Because that's the thing here. Hard decisions need to be taken with United.
No, because trust me. Yeah, here's the thing. Like Mount, and I can speak from experience, was extremely popular among some fans at Chelsea, where he splits the fan base. But he went. Chelsea fans got angry. Johnny Minerals almost tried to shoot himself, but People, how many guys are not talking about Mount? Because look at Mount at United right now, and I know Chelsea are doing bad, but no one is saying like, man, if only we need, if only we, if only we wanted Mount and so forth.
I mean, some Chelsea fans are saying like, we should have not bought Enzo and bought Mount instead. I can't lie.
I seriously hope Mount scores against you. Please, just
I mean,
one thing.
Don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have
if that happens, because bro, Havertz, one thing, Mount scoring the winning goal, that would be
after all the trash you spoke about him.
no, that would be disgusting.
I mean,
there would be no stream.
He needs to hold the number 7
be a
for the
stream.
Chelsea fans as well.
It's just personally for me, I look at United and they're not a football. They're a holiday destination. We call PSG a holiday destination.
Wait, AK, how can Manchester be a holiday destination? Have you been to that city?
I have. I can't.
No disrespect to Manchester.
Bro, I don't know whether you've been to Manchester before, bro. Manchester ain't lit.
I've been to places worse than Manchester, bro. It's not too bad, I'd say. But let's be honest.
Well, what is Bulgaria?
No.
Have you been there?
No, bro. I'm just saying that because Daniel Amokachi used to play in Bulgaria, and Bulgaria looks crazy.
There are worse places than Manchester in the world. I'm sorry. But ultimately, that's what United is. It's a holiday destination for these guys to pocket 300, 350K contracts and just enjoy life because they know I'm a Manchester United player. I have all the PR in the world. Everybody's going to support me regardless of how I play, regardless of where I play. And there's no pressure.
Yeah,
Where's the pressure? Where's the pressure of being United?
Yeah, just that, AK. You know what's another issue? If you ask which squad has the highest salary per year, which would you say? Man City, Man United?
City.
United.
It's United.
Yeah, we have the highest wage bill in the world of football.
It's
what we have.
That is
look at this. This way it goes back to structure, right?
BMF, don't you dare!
I'm not defending this. What I'm saying is that my football club hired a banker to be the CEO of this football club after Fergie, retired, from United. They literally hired that Wood to just basically sign the players, get the players contract, and what Wood did was sign a lot of players and give them ridiculous wages, like. I remember we gave Alexis Sanchez $500K a week.
That was mad.
500, like that's it. The problem goes back to structure. That's why I'm glad that they're trying to say all these guys in the board department are getting fired. Like they're all getting fired. So once the structure is all right, that's when I would say, tonight if you're still making the same dumb mistakes, then
the structure is not changing.
It is changing.
There's
Blanc.
No. See, this is the whole thing. This Man United is such a PR, really, literally a PR company. We do this nice. Oh, look, we're gonna change everything. We never change anything. It's just gonna be a new pretty face, but it'd be the same shit locked up behind.
Yeah, but the people that we can't call everything PR because
wait, hold on.
It's spin. Awful.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in the guys. So, Shaquille, first of all, your thoughts on this United situation, but first of all, where the heck are you, bro? That looks pretty nice, bro.
Oh, snap. I don't have my regular name, so you don't really recognize me.
No, I know. You're the pilot, aren't you?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, wait. Where are you? That's an island, bro. Are you on an island?
Yeah, I'm in the Caribbean. That's behind me is the British Virgin Islands, so that's some of the other Virgin Islands, some of the other.
Look at the guy's balling. The guy's balling out, man. You're making me jealous, man. Going to the Virgin Islands. All right, speak on it before I get too jealous, man. Speak on it. So speak on the United situations, man.
Man, let's be real. United it's been a downturn for like the last 10 years. Fergie left, and I know he must be in retirement thinking, what happened? Maybe I should come back, but I don't think that. United is rotten from the inside. They have I don't want to bring up Arsenal, but let's take a quick look at what they did from completely getting rid of, stripping it from the inside and out. And that's the only way I think United can come back. Strip it from the inside out. You got to sporting directors, people in the CEO position, everybody got to go. And you start putting proper football people in. It might take 4 or 5 years to come back, but it's a process that's needed. They've reached an all-time low for me. I don't know if it can get. The next step is probably Chelsea. Not a dig. The next step is probably as low as Chelsea. But
wait, but okay. So I'm just reading the comments. Guys are saying that you are rich now. if you're a pilot, I know that a pilot gets paid a lot. So let me just say it. Are you rich? Are you wealthy? Or you've got a bit of dosh?
No. I'm a normal person, man. A simple person. Normal.
Wait,
Like
no, no,
Wickham
no.
is it.
So how can it be? You're a freaking pilot. Pilots gets paid a lot.
Yeah, they get paid. They get paid decent. I'm normal.
No. Yeah, Rick, forget paid this. Yeah, sure.
Wait,
So
HH, can I ask a question?
yeah, go for it, Mike. Go for
Let
it.
me ask a question to J. BMF left because this guy. I had a whole argument with BMF on Twitter because this guy. I don't know about his footballing IQ. J2S, who would you take right now? Would you take Kvara or Rashford?
Kvara.
Because
Dude, I'd take
BMF came to
fucking-
me and said, "Oh, Kvara can't work in the Premier League because he's got no
Who?
PMP."
Wait, who said that?
BMF.
See, this guy, I swear
Yeah.
to like this
I
guy.
like. I'm trying to like. Okay,
Basically,
cool.
BMF is the reason why Rashford has a legacy at United. This is the reason
Well,
why.
and Yasir, because Yasir is the
Oh, yeah,
wild
Yasir.
thing is
president of that.
the wild thing is these same fan base would say that they want Mitoma, who has all the PMP in the world. Come on, guys, man. That doesn't even make sense.
No. Because that's supposed to.
Wait, who plays right wing for Burnley?
Oh, it's
Koleosho,
the Italian guy.
Yeah, I'll take him. I'll
Koleosho.
take him as well.
No, you see, my thing is that this whole EPL proving is trash. A good player is a good player is a good player. So there are no requirements to be good in the EPL because here's my thing. People say, PMP. Who is arguably one of the best midfielders in Premier League history? David Silva. And David Silva had no PMP. If your quality. A good footballer is a good footballer in any place because a really quality football player knows how to affect the game, whatever league or whatever situation they're in.
Well, let's be honest, HH. PL fanboys are dumbass idiots. Let's be honest.
No.
They're
Here's the thing. Never be a football fan. Don't be a thingy fan because this is my issue with Terry, and I get it. Look, if your content is Premier League based, it's hard for you to really watch all the games because
It's not even Premier League based, HH. It's just top 6.
Oh, yeah, okay, top 6. So no, but fine. If your content is top 6 for the algorithms, fine, that's the whole thing. But at the end of the day, you can't live in a bubble of like this because by you living in a bubble, you now feel that no, Rashford is EPL proven because he's played in EPL for such a long time. So it's hard for anybody to now have the same effect. I'm sorry. For the amount of time he's played in, he has simply not been effective enough. And again, when you're countering, because you're not going to outpossess Man City. The way it beats Man City is in transition because they play a high line. And in transition, one of the key players are your wide guys. But your wide guys making the right decisions, either being able to beat a player or making the right pass. Neither of which Rashford can do. So
yeah, that's
that's the thing, man. So it's like you have to be able to be effective when you're really in transition and in the overlap, which most of these guys gonna freaking do, man. Any last thoughts? So I wanted to call back to City. So Mike, are Liverpool ready to say what's up? Are we ready to run it back?
Nah.
Like 2019, 2021.
I don't think we're ready this season. And then obviously I don't know what's going to happen next summer if Salah's going to leave, but I still want to trust us defensively, although we have kept now back-to-back clean sheets, but we're not matching against this City side. This City side, everybody has said...
So are you saying 2-horse race, 3-horse race, or City will just go away from the pack?
I mean, it can be a 3-horse race, and then in April it's done. I hope one of Arsenal or Liverpool can challenge actually City this season, but we always say this every season with City. They've done it now 3 years in a row. They're going to do it 4 years in a row. As long as Pep is there with Haaland, KDB, even though KDB hasn't played any minutes this season, this side are just so well drilled. They lose a couple guys, Mahrez, Gundogan. All right, we go into a new direction. We bring in Doku, we bring in Kovacic, we bring in Nunes. They're just a machine. There's no stopping this City side. It's going to take a serious injury, which obviously I don't wish upon City or any of their players, but that's what it's going to take for this City side to really lose a title because they haven't hit first gear yet. They're still like in, I don't know what gear. They haven't really... The second half, I was like, oh, you know what? If you allow this team space, they're going to destroy you. And that's exactly what showed yesterday. But I would still say, I think Arsenal can do well. I think Arsenal, even though they haven't played, I would say, to their best this season, I think they can give a good challenge. Liverpool, Hey, if Liverpool can beat City, when is it? November 20? It's right after the international break. Then I'll be like, okay,
Yes.
maybe we can do something here. But I wouldn't trust us defensively.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, I'm so wait, Elijah. What are you saying? Do you agree with Mike that there's no
100%.
stopping?
100% agree with Mike, man. Like for me, I was thinking like we might as well just. For me, I was like, let's just focus on winning a trophy instead of like throwing all the baskets with the league. Because man, that City team is just so hard to stop. I mean, we're doing well, even though it's early in the group stages. I was like, let's do something, try to win Europa League or something. But hey, like if we beat City, that's great. If we could string more victories together in the league and actually remain competitive, who knows? But I'm not going to make the assumption and just say, oh yeah, we're going to win the league. No, can't do that.
Damn, Villa.
Actually, wait, hold up, guys.
Aston Villa.
Guys, I didn't touch the mouse. I swear I didn't touch the mouse. I didn't have to scroll down, and we can see Chelsea. So
Yeah, but
I don't touch the mouse.
No,
I don't touch the mouse.
Congrats.
Wait, HH. Look at Aston Villa.
Yeah, I was going to say we got to give Aston
behind
Villa.
Liverpool.
They've all
Oh,
scored
there we
most
go. Now
goals in the
Chelsea
league as
can't
well.
be seen. There we go.
Yeah, where's Chelsea?
I mean, Villa, yeah. And
Villa only
also
10 points above Chelsea.
because also let's keep. I know it's early and everything, but you can pretty much lump that 5 in one group, and then because there's a bit of a gap between those 5, and then from 6,
Why
7.
hasn't Google changed the whole top 5 color outlook to blue, like for the top 5?
Because it's not guaranteed yet.
No,
It's
not guaranteed. It's all dependent. No, it's dependent on
because the way Prem teams are doing right now, in the Champions League, there is a possibility they will only get 4 spots.
Yeah,
What
so
is
yeah,
it
it's not
determined
determined.
though? What is it based on?
On how well they do in Europe.
Oh,
Yeah. It's coefficients.
Coefficients. Oh, okay.
No, it's look sweet. No, my thing is that no, Villa. I am like, bro, give Emirates credits, man.
They
Give
probably have one of
Emirates
the
credit. The
best
guys put
midfields in
it.
the league. Villa probably have one of the best midfields in the league.
Also, they've got a lot of good attack, decent attacking shares. They've got Diaby, they've got Watkins, Douglas Luiz has been turned up for them.
Are we? So wait, hold up. Are we now repping Cunha as a Brazilian? Are we saying Cunha is Brazilian?
No, but Cunha plays
Plays
for
for
Wolves.
Wolves.
He plays for Wolves.
Douglas Luiz
There
we go. Load
Douglas Luiz is drop the brick.
Drop the brick.
No, I got it confused, man. Look, bro.
Confusion.
They're all light skinned. I got my light skins confused, bro. I got my light skins confused.
Come on,
I got my light skins confused. Come on, they look the same. Watkins and Cunha look the same. I got my light skins confused. I got my light skins confused.
No, look the same.
What is it?
How do you mistake Watkins and Cunha?
I sorry. Trust me. I get my light skins confused. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I get my light skins confused. No. My thing here is look. See,
Japanese confused.
Okay, let's not go there. Let's just not go there. You see, let's keep it a stack. Tottenham, no. Now, I hope Chelsea give them their first L. That's my hope that Chelsea give them their first L.
I can't even see Chelsea.
This Tottenham thing won't last. This Spurs thing here, it's not going to last. Look, see, my thing is that, okay, just for me, all I'm asking for is make it exciting. If we can have like a 4-horse race, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, then that could be that's good. That's good. Well, I didn't say anything.
Why did you say that?
I didn't say anything.
Bro, don't.
Wait, hold up. If you think about it, though, hold up. Now, we're on 12 points. 3 more points, that's 15 points. Another 3 points, that's 18 points. Another 3 points. Let's keep it real. If we win our next 3 games, what can we?
What are the next 3 games?
3 games when you Tottenham.
Yeah, do we want to check your next 3 games, Chelsea?
Look at your next.
Hold up. If we win our next 3 games, 21 points is possible.
Can I give some positivity towards Chelsea?
No.
I have some positive remarks. I swear.
And I don't want to hear those positive remarks because I know they don't want to be positive. So.
Yeah, there is a positive.
They are positive.
Wait, there's a positive. You're the only team in the bottom half.
How the hell are we 11th? How?
I swear. No, AJ, get up your next 3 games.
Actually, the bottom half table title race is closer than the top half title race.
How the heck are we 11th, bro?
God damn.
What do you mean? How have you not been
Yeah,
watching
those
your
six
games?
games are
If
tough.
you drop the disaster class to black,
I'll be honest.
my God.
I'll be
Hold
honest.
on, wait, what do you mean by hold on? We're beating Sheffield United. Relax, we're beating Sheffield United, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, that's a
No.
7
Have
Never
it.
seen-
Winter's coming. Have it. Winter's coming, bro.
Winter is definitely coming.
Also, wait. Are we saying that United as Old Trafford is now like a fortress?
You don't beat us at Old Trafford ever, man.
No, but
Yeah,
you haven't beaten them for like
Stamford
5
Bridge-
years, I
Stamford-
think,
they
in the
both-
Premier
they
League.
both old broken down stadiums. They're not fortresses anymore.
Bro, if you could just beat Tottenham, man. If you could just give Tottenham their first L, man. If we could just give
Don't
Tottenham
get
their
me
first
wrong.
L.
What if you lose against Blackburn?
I'm gonna be realistic, right?
Yeah.
In the way how Chelsea play, the way how Tottenham play, Chelsea has a chance against Tottenham. I don't think it's going to be a bloodbath as everyone thinks at Tottenham. I don't think Chelsea is going to get murdered, especially with Enzo return. Especially if Mudryk comes back and has the kind of game. I don't think it will be as bad. But bro, after that, I don't see no hope for Chelsea, bro.
No, but no. All I want is top 4. I feel that. Can Chelsea still make 4th?
No.
Is it top 4 in the bottom half?
Is this are you high?
It's top, okay. You're the top 4 of the bottom 10 of the table. You could definitely do that. You're already sitting second place in the.
You
top
see, let's put it. I mean, how much is 11 points really? How much is 11 points really?
It's 3.5. I think
How
it's
much?
3.5.
Yeah, so okay, 10, 11 points. How much is that to really?
3.5.
All we need is a string of 3, 4 for wins.
I got a
But
question for you.
when is
I
that
got
gonna
a question
happen?
for you. When was the last time you had 3 or 4 wins in a row? Like when was the last time you had
In the league, not like all comp. In the league.
There's a first time. No. My thing is that all we need is a big win, which was supposed to be Arsenal. If we'd beaten Arsenal, we'd have been on a run. If we beat Tottenham, I feel it's going to be a whole new Chelsea.
But that's the issue with Chelsea. Like even when you played so well, you couldn't beat Arsenal. Who were like absolutely trash.
Okay, no.
Wait. Did you say if you beat?
I would say Chelsea deserve possibly.
If you beat Chelsea, if you beat Tottenham, you're going on the run. But you play City next.
If you get Tottenham, but then you play City, you play Newcastle, you play City right
Wait, hold up.
And Brighton.
Who beat City and handed Liverpool the title? I can't remember. Which team was that?
Oh my
I can't remember. Sorry, guys, I have like short-term memory loss. Guys, I went to see a doctor and I've got short-term memory loss. So my doctor has given me medication. So I got a memory thing. Who beat City and handed Liverpool their title? I can't remember. Who was it? I don't know who it was. Who was it?
This is how it's come down to HH.
Wait, are you saying you
I can't ask a question? I can't ask a question. It's just a question. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
No, it's a dumb question. That's why
Someone's
nobody's answering it.
Wait, did you just admit to having dementia?
No. Short-term memory loss.
You live in Arsenal fan.
AV Life, win a UCL, then we can talk. Win a UCL, then we can talk, bro.
The big goal card is now getting checked off soon.
AV Life, you can show off on the Virgin Islands, Bahamas, Nassau, Pina Colada, and all that stuff and everything, but also give a shout out to me on the. Hey, hold on, was that a chicken?
That's what I was thinking too.
Wait, hold on. Wait, is that? I swear I heard cuckoo. Hold on, was that a rooster?
There's a rooster down there.
So hold on. Wait. So is that the sea behind you? So that's the sea behind you.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that, man. And it's nice. See, this is what I'm good. See, guys, your dubs gets me out here, bro. I need those dubs
I
be
don't
out
know,
here.
AJ. If they go to intros and earrings, is where the dubs are going, man.
Yeah, but shout, man. Shout. Yeah, it's going to dubs in the ears, man. Go to the dubs in the ears, man. Go to the dubs in the earrings, man. No, but look, see, but honestly speaking, look, for me, Chelsea will do Chelsea. We'll be fine, hopefully. Let this just be exciting.
But define fine.
It's all I want
avoiding
is a
relegation
title
or like
race.
top 5.
Because see, all we want, that's definitely Rooster. All I want is a title race. Because what I don't want, because the scary thing about City is, bro, if City now just starts getting together and Haaland starts scoring, because Haaland is a freaking cheat code. Alvarez is now starting to say, what's up? You now have...
Remember the conversation we had 2 weeks ago when we had a bit of an argument? You were like, oh my God, Haaland, oh, footballer. I hear nothing about him today. I've heard nothing about him this week. He scored 4 goals in his last 3 games.
Wait, hold on, Mike. With all those goals, does he still have a first touch?
Oh my God!
He showed a first touch against Young Boys.
Mike, that's
No,
that's it.
don't
That's
say
it.
that.
Bro, you just said, wait,
Okay,
you said
well,
your
that's
voice.
wrong,
Mike,
but you know
call
what I
him
mean.
call him YB. Call him YB. Call him
YB,
YB.
sorry.
Call him YB because that sentence formation was
Yeah, I
wild,
know.
bro.
I mean,
That's
do you
in
know
young
what's
boys.
actually the funny? Did Elijah talk about this? How they got the name?
Yeah,
YB?
he did.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, oh my god.
Shout out to old boys.
yeah. That's great. No. See. My thing is that look, all I want is just. That's definitely a rooster. That's definitely a rooster. That's definitely a rooster, bro. I've not heard that sound since I was living in Nigeria, bro. So shout out to the roosters in Nigeria. No. All I want is just a title race. That's all I want is a title race. But my thing though is
A title race for who? Not Chelsea.
No, that's bottom half title race.
no. As in like between
Relegation battle.
because I see where Arsenal are concerned. I think Arsenal are quality. I just don't think that they have the mentality to do it. Liverpool have the mentality though, but my thing is, can Darwezi, which is a wild name, can Darwezi and Diaz pretty much help
again
out
today.
Salah in the attack?
Hold on.
Darwezi scored again today.
You talking about this guy? You talking about
You see, Elijah, this
No, that's a wild
Habibi!
That is wild.
Wow.
That is
no. That's ridiculous,
How
bro.
how come you're not talking about the 23-year-old that scored more goals than he's had EPL appearances, HH, in Holland? How come you're not talking about that, HH?
Because he doesn't have
gotta
the
give
first
credit where
touch.
credit's due.
Wait,
I
no.
thought it was good.
Look,
He scored.
Haaland is guys. I told you, Haaland is going to destroy goal records. He's going back to back in goal debutts, and that's what for me. City, it's a cheat code. Them having Haaland is a freaking cheat code. Do you know this guy could have easily had 4 goals today? He could have easily had 4 goals today, but he still ended up with 2 goals. The issue with City is that even when Haaland doesn't score, they still get goals from other places. But once Haaland now gets his scoring boots on, how do you beat these dudes? Like, honestly speaking, if Liverpool or Arsenal win this league title with what City have, that's a dud. That would be dud. Like I will be shocked if either Liverpool or Arsenal win this league because
Would you stop calling us little bro if Arsenal was to win it? Would you stop calling us little bro? We would now be the big bro.
14 titles, you know.
It depends though. Hold on, let me shout out to your boy Nemo. Pity dub, HH in the mud financially and mentally. Thank you for the dub, man. Thank you for the dub. Thank you. There's nothing like a pity dub, man. Okay, so real quick before we get out of here, Nomad, quick thoughts on United City and LSK Laxin.
Yeah, United are done. I mean, they're completely done. And I don't think there's going to be a title race. I told you, it's the English Bundesliga.
Wow.
It's the English Bundesliga. It's done. There's no title race. Man City are going to win this league. It's done. It's
Okay, hold on.
It's pre-written. It's over. Yeah.
Okay, question to you, no. Did you say would you have considered last year a title race? It was a title running.
The teams that we have right now, right? Who are right now up there in the top 3, in the top 4, they're not worth it. They're not going to last the entire season. The teams are not good enough.
Would you have considered last year title challenge on behalf of the team that came second?
Not really, because everyone knew they weren't going to do it. They bottled it. When was the last time they won it?
It was against the wall. It was a young team, etc., etc. Yeah, all the year wise. I personally, ain't gonna take a miracle to beat City this year to the title. I'm still giving them favorites, but I've seen some wilder things in football. So I'm not going to completely rule it out. And I'm not going to rule, unlike Michael, I'm not going to say Liverpool don't have it. Because if all Liverpool really needs is a proper DM if they get one in January and they're not far behind City in the pack.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, but it's not.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Waske, very quickly, because we're about to be out of here. So, Waske, thoughts on United and City? Like, people they're bleeding for your club, Waske, bro.
First of all, can someone just go and take out that rooster, please? Like, snipe him. We'll do whatever we can. Like, get it out there.
Virgin Island tax, man.
Thing is annoying.
Yeah, bro. Like, roast dinner, man. It is what it is. So, HH, this is a bad look, HH. this is awful, bro. I honestly, I'm so out of tune with what's going on with this club now. There's no point. I'm now focused. So I'm purely Jude Bellingham FC now. Like all my stocks are into Jude Bellingham.
Okay. Who is down worse, Chelsea or United?
Well, I mean, who has to scroll further, Chelsea or United?
Actually, wait, hold on. What do you mean by scroll further, bro? You're 8th.
Yeah, but you have to scroll further to Chelsea.
No, wait, hold up. On my page, I didn't touch any settings. On my page, 8th and 11th are on the same page. So you just have to scroll.
That's when you zoom out to like 50%.
No, I have not touched anything. On the page I view, 8th and 11th are on the same page. I don't have to scroll, so I don't know what you're about.
Yeah, I don't care. So the Earl could have baptized this team on its own, bro. That second header. HH, you wouldn't leave you unmarked in the back post, let alone Erling Haaland. These dudes left a 6 foot what? Is he 6 foot 2, 3 player unmarked in the back post? It could be a bum, HH, and a total bum. You don't leave him unmarked in the back post. You don't leave nobody unmarked in the back post, but they did that.
Half the goal was open.
The penalty, it is what it is. That's just the way it's going now. So, what can you would say? And weirdly enough, Onana actually, Onana made that scoreline look a bit more flattering than it was at the issue.
Wait, hold on before you go, Mods, can you please put NDI on like a 2-minute timer, please? 2-minute timer for NDI. Please, thank you.
Is he wrong though?
I know, but 2 minutes. Put him on 2 minutes. Put him on 2 minutes for NDI. 2-minute timer.
So if it's gone from it's gone from scrolls to pages now. That's crazy. Yeah, bro.
Okay, but we're trying to decide. Do you sack Ten Hag? Do you keep Ten Hag and get a sporting director? If you sack Ten Hag, who do you get? Where are you at with the whole Ten Hag thing?
No, you can't sack him because there's nobody else left. Who do you bring in? Rooney? Do you bring Rooney in? Do you bring Giggs from jail?
Apparently, they're saying that Rooney's the man for the job. He's the only man for the job. That's what they're saying. So
no, Rooney looks like those memes of Shrek that when was going around when he was playing. So that's what Rooney looks like right now. I don't want that guy anywhere near this club. As the manager of Manchester United, Ten Hag currently has more banishments than tactical masterclasses, which is that might be dirty. Like, how do you have more banishments than performances on the pitch? Rashford still starting football games, football matches. And I honestly, there was a lot of guys in matches prior to this. They were like, "Oh, the players need to turn up, players turn up." What excuse do you give Ten Hag for completely switching up the lineup?
YSK. Waza popped around better with Derby County than United. So, what do we say about Waza?
Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing?
What? Sorry, continue.
No, don't you dare call him Waza. Don't you dare call him Waza. Bro, it's bad, man. I don't know. I literally don't know what. You know what? The saving grace in all of this is, it's the 29th of October, and I've yet to see Chelsea Football Club play in the UCL since last season. So, it's that's a blessing in itself.
Bro, why is Jackson worried? We're only 11 points. Is not insurmountable.
I'm just.
No, hold up. Is 11 points insurmountable? Yeah, yes or no? At this stage of the season, 10 games played. Is 11 points insurmountable?
For Chelsea, yeah.
Let me answer that question. So what time is your UCL fixture next week?
8 p.m.
What day?
Tuesday.
Wait, Blackburn in the Champions League?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wait, what group? What group are you? Which
Group B.
group are you in?
Group B.
Group B.
Group B. Group B, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know.
No, wait. I answered your question. So yeah, now what? Now what? I answered your question. Now what? Yes. 8 p.m. Group B. Now what? Now what?
How's Chelsea Football Club doing in Group B? Then can you bring the table up? Can you bring it up?
Yeah, I will. So yeah, so where do you guys go from here? Where do you guys go from here?
Well, I mean, I don't.
Wait, hold on. All right, Mods, can you please put Splash in a 3-minute timeout? Can you put Splash in a 3-minute timeout, please? Put Splash in a 3-minute timeout.
Yo, I don't know where they go from here. Like I said, my stocks are all in Jude Bellingham FC now. I've completely done. Like I'm done. HH. Like I can't. I don't care about no project. People are saying, oh, well, look at Arsenal. Arsenal in a similar place. With Arsenal, even when they were playing shit, you could see a style of play with Arteta. Like there was something there. This is just pure vibes.
Wait, Weisky, what is wrong with hot potato Bruno? That's his style.
HH, if I start going off on that rat on this stream, your channel might come to an end. Like,
look, man, respect to rats, but they're strong.
That colonizer. I'm sorry, I'm not ripping that guy. Like that rat.
Bruno, come on, Weisky, that goal against Burnley was money. This is that volley, first time, bottom left,
bro. That brick is the biggest who score merchant ever. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, Roy Keane, after the game was like, strip this guy of the captaincy. Like, what qualified hit? Who in their right mind would give this guy the captaincy? All he does is bitch, moan, and complain non-stop. His tech, there's no tech. He has no tech. Unless
come on, he has no tech. Wait. So are you saying that your captain fails the eye test? Is that what we're saying?
He doesn't even qualify to make the eye test. Like
our previous captain failed the eye test.
I thought eye test didn't matter.
We went from Maguire to Fernandez. Like, what is that?
All of a sudden, eye test matters.
When was the last time there was a captain that passed the eye test? Let's be real. Who was the last captain to pass the eye test for this club?
Do we rate Ashley Young?
Okay,
no.
Okay, now that's wild, man.
I believe Bruno blamed Portugal's loss to Morocco on Argentina.
Dude, he's the only Portuguese. He's the only Portuguese in history to never have tech. He's a fake Portuguese. You should think about that. How can a Portuguese have no tech?
Yeah,
bro, that's what. Wait. So guys, look, guys, we'll be out of it. So remember, guys, no Sunday hangers, but tomorrow, Wiseky will be hosting the show where we should be celebrating Messi's 8th Ballon d'Or. Sorry, no, Wiseky and Nomad will be hosting a celebration of Messi's 8th Ballon d'Or. So shout out to Nomad. So remember, Nomad and Wiseky, remember to get here at 9 p.m. sharp because you'll be hosting
Is Nigeria still stuck in the airport for Qatar?